say I started the stream.
Back to our local sponsor, 95 Essex.
Six 95. I uploaded the episode to the 5. It's Chuck FM. Here's Chuck. Are you done licking my thong? Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, just eat your fucking chicken.
He just goes.
Throws it at your ass.
Oh, when he did.
It also wasn't in Mary's house. Every time make a mess.
Anyway, y'all were washed away. Last episode, T.E.Len, after the 8th Nation, Carmina was washed away due to the death of the goddess of peace.
That's fucking funny.
Anyway, a week has passed in recovery for, I don't know, the Heroes Association and everybody who got fucking washed away like crazy. You got paid, though.
Thank God.
You get 50 gold pieces each.
I love watching us all immediately start using our phones.
I know to add them on, too. I have to say, D&D Beyond is very efficient. Very efficient. Like, imagine if you had a hero sheet. You'd have so many erase marks, and then, like, you'd have to write it in.
Yeah.
Jack went.
How do I do this thing? Oh, currency.
I jack off on my paper all the time. That's why it's so hard.
50 gold pieces, you said?
That's
50
one
gold
way to
pieces,
win,
yeah.
isn't it?
And long rest.
And a long rest, yes. You're all good. You're all healthy. It's like nothing ever happened. Don't worry about it.
It's like the whole nation got fucking...
Destroyed.
Anyway, you're near the beaches.
That looks like the driest piece of chicken I've seen in a long time.
By the way,
I'm not even eating it.
It
Taran,
looks dry.
Taran and Damara, your gods have not contacted you for the entire week, and you cannot get a hold of them. However, it's Sunday. You haven't contacted them today, so.
I'm gonna try again.
Well, first we gotta do a wake up thing. All right.
Roll call.
So, as y'all are sleeping the night before, I don't know, Sunday, Ophelia, you open your eyes, right? In the middle of your sleep, you're laying.
On air too. I think it was a ghost. I was so scared.
I was so.
No, you gotta grab it for you.
I know.
I'm stressed out your stomach's that bad, bro.
Bro, that's what Ophelia wakes up to. By your
I think
tongue.
that was a chair.
I don't even know if it picked it up. Oh my god. Anyway, you open up, you don't know what time it is, but when you open your eyes, all you see is the night sky with all its colors and stars and blah, 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 as you're laying your back. However, as you look at these stars, you see the brightest ones start to align, pointing towards a certain direction.
Okay.
You feel like you can move your body.
Okay, I'll go, like, look at it and see what's happening.
You get up out of bed,
Yeah.
and you look behind you, you see your body still sleeping there.
Astral projection.
And you look kind of like a ghost, like, you know. Don't do that.
I'm gonna have a Coraline moment.
Anyway, what would you like to do?
I guess follow the stars.
Okay, you can walk through walls, so you just kind of walk through the walls, and you pass by, I don't know, everyone's room, I guess.
I will look at them.
You see Taran laying on an ashy-ass bed, with Madra laying on him. You can't see her, and you're asleep.
Can we hear you?
No.
Can we feel you?
She needs to do stuff.
She pokes him.
You feel chill in your sleep, but you're not awake.
Oh, okay.
You can't hear her. You can't even move him. Your hand just goes straight through him every time.
Wait, you just do ghost shit. Yank off his blanket.
You can't grab anything physical.
And she just goes and follows the thing.
Okay. Would you like to walk through everyone else's room?
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
walk.
close my eyes in his room, though.
So you just you close. You walk back to the door. You don't hear anything. You walk into ours room. He sleep.
Does he have a? I feel like he sleeps like this.
No,
He has like a little like
as
thing on his
Damari.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ours sleeps like a baby.
No, Damari
Curls
sleeps like
up.
this. His bandage on, and like a little like, a mask, a piece of like bandage around his eyes. Little night thing.
It's fair. Anyway,
She pokes it hard.
he curls up. That's how he sleeps. He doesn't move. I mean, he's breathing though, so
She was hoping that because he's magical, that he wouldn't see him.
that'd be funny if he could.
That's
Anyway,
horrific.
you walk out. It's like pure
You
night.
perv.
Huh? She closed her eyes in your room.
She's respectful.
She knew everyone else wasn't gonna be naked. They were asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Theo's not
Because
naked.
it's nighttime.
Yeah, Theo's not naked.
I wonder if we can see the ghosts that like try to kill us. Remember?
Oh
Big
yeah,
ass ghost?
I forgot the ghost that you had to mask pull Jill away from. Anyway, you walk and you come out upon like the scenery. It's very tropical in this area, so Yulon's very like a tropical island. And you start following the stars, right? And you see a large tower in the distance where the stars are pointing to. You start walking. It's like you kind of pass through the trees and vegetation, but as soon as the tower starts to come in your sight, you wake up back at the inn.
What did the tower look like?
It's like white stone, kind of like how the city looks, like the Greek.
So I would know where it is if I walked to it?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, but you have woken up in the middle of the night. It's like actually waking up this time. Stop.
I'm praying to my God.
Stop. As you pray to your God, you feel a disturbance actually. Instead of nothing, you feel like kind of like, how like ripples, waves, kind of like that. But it seems disturbing in a way.
That's weird.
She's disturbed now. She runs out of her room and throws the door open and starts, guys!
You both wake up. Theo's not awake though. He's just like
He's like dead.
Theo's like he is honestly like
He
dead.
goes over.
Yeah. Theo falls.
Falls. His face. Ooh, that's kind of hot.
Well, he doesn't breathe. So.
Oh, Damar like picks him up. It's like.
He's like what? He's like what? What?
I think Ophelia needs this.
Okay.
You go check up on her. Good night.
Okay. And he's just like he like walks out the room. Tyrion, what'd you like to do?
Well, he wakes up very violently, and he'll, like, get up. He probably only has, like, pants on or something, so he's like, hello?
It's like that video. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
And Theo's like, what's going on?
Okay, so basically, I astral projected last night, but that's not the worst part. This morning, when I woke up, I prayed to my God, and I felt a disturbance. I was disturbed. Do you understand what that means?
Something.
Your God,
Yes.
your God exists?
I suppose so, and I suppose they're disturbed.
Sorry, that really got me. Well, where'd you feel that? I don't know how the God thing works.
I don't know, I just prayed. And then they were just like, I felt disturbed, which means they felt disturbed. I think that's how that works, right? Right, Ryan?
What if you felt disturbed by their sheer energy?
Well, they're a baby god, so I don't think they're that powerful.
Possibly.
They
I
sh-
don't know.
they shat themselves in the diaper.
Perhaps it has to do something with why your gods are not speaking with you. Perhaps it has to do with one of the nations being destroyed.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens after peace dies.
Yeah, perhaps they're disturbed over the fact that, goddess of peace is dead
Yeah,
and a
that's
bunch
pretty fucked up.
of nations destroyed. Have you prayed to your god today?
It's at 1
It's
a.m.
only 1 a.m.,
Yeah.
so no.
Well, go pray to him.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Dear.
Heavenly Father.
Dear!
All you hear as you're like pulling, you start to hear like a bunch of talking, like a bunch of talking, like different voices. I hear like
Whispers.
like kind of like that. It's like, but not like whispers. Like you're like in a like if there's a
Like
meeting.
I'm listening in on
Like
the
Sims.
meeting.
Yeah.
Like Sims talking. Like where you can like. It's like.
It's
oh,
like you can
I
kind of
get
make it up, but you
not
can't.
really.
Yeah.
I think all the gods are talking right now.
That might be why my god is disturbed. I guess he doesn't like how the meeting's going. He or she, or they, or them.
Yeah, you honestly, when you contacted her, you could tell that he was pretty pissed as well.
Yeah. They're not having a good time.
Okay. Well, let's go get Damari.
Damari!
He was like, "Wake up!
Go contact your god.
Contact
now.
mask." Ouch.
Now. Now.
Mm.
Hello.
Oh.
Feel like I was asleep.
You start to
Hello.
hear it, but I need you to roll a insight check.
Unlock.
Mask was kidnapped.
He's like, "Fuck this shit."
Oh my gosh, I hate using it. Oh, there we go. And then insight, you said?
Insight, yeah.
7.
7. You hear the same like meeting thing, but you hear that also Mask seems to be arguing about something.
Yes! It just gets louder.
And he's like, and all you can hear is him arguing. Basically, he's like, "You shouldn't be doing this. What do you mean
Like
there's
he's
two?"
arguing?
Like, yeah, he's like, what do you mean there's two? Like, and you can't really hear it right. It's like there seems to be a lot going on.
Yeah.
All you
Not
can
having a
you
good
can
time.
all you can make out is like, why is there two? What's going on over there? What about the heir to the throne? And like you just hear a bunch of mess over that.
The word's like,
And he's like,
So-
what about the contract and all that? And that's all you hear.
he slides his hand under his benches. So basically, they're arguing. They're not having a good time.
Well, let's go there.
I haven't even washed my hair
Because
yet.
like, I don't think we can go in a meeting.
You're magical.
I don't think we can
Let's
get.
go there.
I don't think we can go in the
Let's
meeting.
not
I
go
don't
at
think
all.
we can get
Why are we
boogie
going?
boogie boogie boogie.
Because they're arguing, and I want to know about what. I'd also like to talk to them all about.
He rolls back over.
Yeah, he's like you, and he's like, we can't just teleport in the meeting of the gods.
I need to talk to them all.
What?
I need to talk to them.
Why?
I need to find out who this baby god is. And I want to know whatever Damari was talking about that they were talking about. We can
He's like
eavesdrop,
roll over,
perhaps.
facing the walls. Like, this is
Hey,
something. There's
what if
two of
your
them.
god is the heir to the throne of peace ship?
For some reason, I highly doubt that because I am not peaceful in the slightest.
I mean, around here, gods just pick up whoever the fuck they want. So
I don't think the goddess or god or whatever of peace would really like me.
This is something about the air and then having two over something over there.
Well, I definitely think that has to do with the goddess of peace because she died.
yeah.
And so she had to get an heir. But I don't know about contracts or anything like that. Ah!
I was like, I heard you the first time. I was just.
Contact your god!
He wears like a wife beater and like oversized sweatpants for just sleep. Either
Yeah.
that or like the Stooges outfit, like the just
Shut
like
up.
the big nightgown.
Where's his thing? Here's his dice. I will not have a good roll. Okay. He's like, I just hear a bunch of chattering and arguing.
Yeah, same as the rest of us.
Sounds like it's getting so bad that people can now kind of hear him.
Yeah.
Should we say something, R?
They can't hear us.
They can't hear.
arguing.
They can't hear us. There's too many of. Well, they have too many followers, and you can't. Not every single one can talk necessarily.
Should we try calling him on the rock?
No, the rock doesn't work that way.
We already have rocks in our brains, and the rocks in our brains did not work.
He looks like this.
His blink is like a snail blink.
Sleepy. He's like, okay.
Feels like, I mean, I
Yeah.
could try to get y'all in the meeting. And I was like, that's not a good idea.
What's the worst that can happen?
I mean, just
They
kick,
smite us.
yeah. Or kick us out. I mean, our gods will probably protect us, but
That's not risk anything.
Julia's God, I don't
think
know.
we've already risked
Well,
enough.
my god's probably there because they're disturbed.
disturbed. Sorry, this is the word. What do you mean? Sorry. Well, what do you
I
want?
suppose we could ignore it.
What do y'all want to do?
However, I have a feeling
Let's
that
go.
this
Let's just
god
go.
meeting's going to impact us. I can stay here and y'all can go.
I mean, you might as well
No,
come with
you
us.
need to go. This is your
Well, you
journey.
just said that. Oh, you're gonna get smite. You, oh god.
Mask Mask might protect you, or Tear.
I'll tell.
No, I'll just curl up in my bed and die.
Okay, everybody back to bed.
Meanwhile, Theo's like, I guess,
Closes.
Theo's like, I guess I'll go. And he's...
Karen's gonna come back out and shove him back into the bed with Damari.
No, Damari
and then
grabs
go
him.
back to bed.
And Theo's like,
He tucks him in.
Theo's like, he's like, I'm gonna concentrate all my energy to go over there.
Now he's gonna grab him. He's gonna literally roll over with him. So Theo just goes. He wraps the blanket around. Like, I'm weird.
Oh, 7.
Yeah.
Do you have any insight? Do you have a gun?
Of course I have insight, fool.
About whatever's happening with the gods currently.
Oh, okay. Well, the
I like the
god,
voice that you give
the
him.
goddess of peace died,
Duh.
and I guess, well, they're arguing about how Diablos is able to kill gods. Really, I guess, or maybe some more. There's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, look, they have an heir to a throne, and then contracts and blah blah blah. You know, they have this one rule, but they don't follow it. It's kind of crazy. Anyway.
What's the rule?
They're not supposed to interfere in human affairs, but, you know, over here they do a lot. They do a lot, even though they're not supposed to. I don't know. They have even more contracts than that. It's weird.
Is there demigods on this timeline?
There are lots of demigods on this timeline.
Oh, so the gods be fucking.
Yes, they fuck a lot. You can even flirt with a god if you want to attempt to. I told you that most of them probably wouldn't give a shit. Maybe they would. Who knows?
Mhm.
Did I get it?
I don't think I can.
Wait.
I can't do that anymore.
Anyway.
Okay, well, goodbye, 7. I'm going to my sleep.
He
Because
hangs out in the
I can't
room with
do
her.
anything.
Feels like I can do it.
Deal. It's 1 a.m. Please, we can do this in the morning. Maybe they'll stop arguing then, and then we'll be more successful not to die.
Okay.
I mean, Mir, he's like tugging him in. He's like strapping
You
him.
wake up in the morning and Theo's gone.
Oh my god.
No, he's there. He's there.
He's gonna death cuddle him like. He's
That's-
not letting him go.
He just lets it happen. He's like, okay. But anyway, it's next morning. It's breakfast time. Get the fuck out of your beds. Don't worry where that voice came from. It's no one.
Is there ketchup on this timeline?
Yeah, but it's not in a bottle, obviously.
What's
Is
it in
the
there?
glass jar?
It's just crushed up tomatoes.
Yeah, kind of. No sugar or anything. It's very like it's just a paste. You know, it's a tomato.
It's a tomato
paste.
smoothie.
Yeah, it's tomato paste, but not a.
Ophelia does not get out of bed.
Karen's gonna make scrambled eggs.
You're gonna just eat it.
He's gonna make it.
You're at it. You're at it in. Stupid ass. Stupid.
He's like. He's even got his eyes closed. He's just gonna make eggs.
Bro, imagine he goes,
He's like, I'm too tired for this shit. Let me cook.
Yeah, just they give you eggs.
Damari gets up. He's like, super I was like, hey everybody. He just sits down, freshly washed bandages.
Yeah,
purr.
Theo's sitting down with you, so.
He's like, I want the biggest one of everything,
Okay, here you go. You get it.
and just nibbles on like.
Theo's like, we should wake up Ophelia. She's not here yet.
Oh, she's not.
Yeah, she's not here yet.
Okay, hold on. Let me go get her. Ophelia.
you hear her lock the door.
Tara's gonna come up. I got eggs,
I got breakfast. And
She
Theo's-
locks the other lock on the door.
bruh.
Ophelia, we were thinking we could go talk to the gods now. I think they're done arguing. Maybe.
Don't be salty.
Okay, and then he's gonna,
Don't be salty.
he's gonna take his card and start jiggling it.
You can slide of hand the door.
Ophelia.
She fucking leans against the door, bro.
22.
Theo's like, you unlock the door, but she's leaning against it, so he can't really open it.
Okay, she's like,
Good.
Theo's like,
Ophelia.
I got this. Watch
She
this.
grabs a chair and puts it under the door handle.
He's like, I got this. Yeah, I'll be gone for like 10 minutes.
What?
He opens a dimension door into your room, and he's like, and he grabs your arm, and he's like, come on, you said you wanted to see the gods, right?
Pushes him back.
He's like, you sure you don't want to see the gods now?
Strength checker.
He's gonna grab you and pull you.
She's gonna go and fight against it.
Honestly,
It's a strength check?
It's a strength check.
As much of a pain in the ass as Theo is, I like that you've kind of given him
22.
like a special needs personality.
Special needs.
Yeah, you said that a couple
Yeah,
seconds ago.
because he's kind of fucked up in the head a little bit, but he tries to
Yeah.
do good, obviously.
I like it. It makes things interesting.
22.
Yeah.
Theo's mind sounds like ooh one.
As you pull him, obviously push him away, right? But he casts a dimension door under you, so you kind of fall. And he's like, "We're going."
Looney Tunes anatomy.
Yeah, basically Looney
He's
Tunes.
like, she just stands still like.
And
She
he,
falls.
and yeah, and you fall into like, I don't know. It just feels like endless for a second. Then you hit the ground, but not hard. It's like, like it was a mattress, and then Theo falls on top of you.
He does a portal thing. You guys fall down and then put the dimension doors this way, so you guys like boom.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be really funny.
And he's like, okay,
I said never mind.
it's too late now. I don't hear arguing across the door.
Well, yeah, because it's past 1 a.m. They were arguing hours ago.
Gods don't have time.
Oh, like it matters. I'm sorry. Time and on. They're not arguing for 5 hours.
Come on.
Honestly, they're gods.
Let's go. Let's go near the door.
I want to go home.
Let's go near the door.
I want to quit.
Come on, let's go.
I quit.
Let's go.
I'm no longer in dot.
Let's go. Let's
There's
go.
nothing without the it's just
You're not even there.
You're not even there.
it's DT.
He's like, come on, let's go. Let's at least go up to the door. He just kind of smiles at you.
You're gonna get smited.
And
I'll let you.
it's okay. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. Let's
He
go.
walks up to the door.
Theo gives me this.
You actually do hear arguing still
Uh,
across the door. He's like, ooh.
she listens.
You listen. Roll a insight check. Stop that.
It's loud.
Yes, I can hear it over
19. You can hear the gods and like, you're like Mask's like, you hear Mask like, stop, just stop. We haven't even gotten to the point of this part of the meeting. He's like, I'm tired. That's all you hear him say. And Tyr's like, well, she's right. You hear Thorn speak up. He's like, well, then let's go to the next topic. We can't even get past this topic. So go ahead. And he's like, we still need to figure out what's going on with you know who, those two over there. And
They look at you with those two.
you're kind of listening. You hear like silence actually, like through the gods, and they're like,
Oh no, they know you're there. They're talking shit about you.
Is that what you're doing to Theo? And Theo's like, what? What's wrong? You're just doing so many hand signals. Anyway, you hear footsteps going up to the door. As y'all are like running, and Theo's like, hang on, I gotta, and he's trying to cast it. And then you hear the door like,
I stand behind you.
and then Mask is like, you know it's a mask, and he's like, what the hell? And you hear Thorn be like, what are the guests at the door, Mask? And the Mask is like, oh shit. And he's like, just some fourth,
Mormons.
just some other people from, you know, Diablos and the world and all that. And he's like, you're like silence again. He's like, bring them in. And Theo's like, he's like shaking too. And Matt's like, come on.
He doesn't get to shake. He signed up for this. He made this
You have no
happen.
choice. Get in here. Get in here. I said get in here. Theo's like, we have no choice. Are you walking behind him?
Yeah.
They open the door, right? And then you see like a round table. Like y'all remember the round table with name tags everywhere. This time you don't see as player, you don't see the first, second, and third's name tag there as Mary. Yes, that's not there anymore. But you see a few empty chairs, obviously. then they're big, right? I would say, for me, I have envisioned the gods to be like 9 foot, like 10, like bigger than an average person. So they're like really huge, and you're just kind of like little midgets. And Theo's like, and they all like are staring at the both of you. He's like, these are just guests. We can let them go, or you can just stay here. And they're like, Thorm crosses his arms, and he's like, he's like, go ahead.
All of your followers can hear you arguing.
And then, hang on. And then Bashaba is like,
Bruh.
I told you so! And he's like, what are they here?
Something about an heir, something about contract,
Okay, the heir
something
spot
about
contract.
those two.
Everyone kind of looks at each other like, would you like to look around the table?
Sure.
Obviously see, fucking Ball's seat dead empty. Dead, it's literally dead empty. All I see is a dog, actually.
A dog?
Yeah, a dog.
Wait, where?
On
Oh.
Ball's the god of murder seat. He was killed by Diablos, but there's a dog just sitting there.
Oh.
There's just a dog. You see, of course, the goddess of peace, of dead. Throne is empty,
Oh.
obviously. You don't see the heir anywhere. You see her name tag there, but it's a new name. It's like crossed out. There's a new name written above it.
It's just crossover and sharp.
Yeah, it kind of is like that. You see Lathander's seat empty, but his name tag's like still there. You see, as you see,
This could have been done off the
you see Helm's name tag still there, seat empty, and then you go to Char's seat and you see 2 name tags there, but they're not facing towards you to see the names. You're just looking at all the girls like. Who was there to support you besides Theo? He's crazy. Theo's like, what are those 2 name tags? And Thorm's like, don't worry about it.
We're gonna walk over there now.
I have, okay, well,
Oh,
would you want some mortal insight on the situation at hand? Because you're all gods, so you're not having the mortal insight, and you're arguing, so clearly you need somebody to break the tiebreaker or whatever's going on.
Yeah, you just see them like, Thorm is like, kind of like, you know, like this.
I guess you can take it or leave it. But
He's like, because he's the rule maker kind of the gods, and all of them are just looking at each other. The rest of them are just kind of like,
and I'll be honest with you, I don't really know who my god is, so I'm kind of fair game. I'm like, in the
as you
middle.
say that, you see the gods start looking at each other. Like, they're like,
Why are we all looking at each other?
he's like, just, Mask is like, just give it some time.
My baby god.
Mask is like, your god's not a baby.
They are a baby. I went to their realm and
I
it
heard-
was a baby.
Good god. He's like,
I gotta pee.
and you see, Theo's not there, by the way. He's walking around to Char's name tag. Are you actually screaming at him?
No, she's doing it. She's like just.
Mouthing it. Theo's like,
Anyway, because of whatever you're saying, whatever you're saying with my god, I'm basically fair game. I'm neutral.
I'm neutral. And Thorm's like, well, since you got here, go ahead.
Okay, well tell me what the issue is.
He's like, we're just trying to figure out how Diablos has that device to kill gods, which we're not supposed to die besides by other gods.
Mm-hmm.
Diablos is a god now.
Mm-hmm.
Azrael is not a god now because of some rules we laid down.
Why'd you do that to Azrael?
And Mask is like, I thought we should remove the rules, but no, you just want to keep your fucking book. That's all he
Well,
says.
what are the rules that strip Azrael as a god?
Well, since he's the god of time, and he was technically born on your realm, not the Shadowfell or the Abyss and such, at first we kept him restricted because he can't, and he's like, Thorm is like saying, he's like, he can't really control his power right now, as much as we think he can. However, some of the other gods disagree. After all, we've had issues with people rising as gods already. And And they're as the master's like, that's not our fault.
I have a
That's
question.
your fault. Go ahead.
Do you think Diablos has any morals?
He's like, we know not. She's
And
even.
do you think Diablos has any rules? And do you think Diablos cares about anything other than destroying everything?
You see Sarg, the god of lies, and he's like, see, that's what I fucking told you. Like,
She's like, I'm not saying abandon all of your rules and regulations nor your morals. What I'm suggesting is that you play fair. Because right now you're playing with one hand behind your back. All of you.
Thorm's like, who was the god of the fucking sea? Talos is like, well, you know, I mean, some of us, I think, are just working straight with Diablos, but we'll get into it another time.
That's a bold claim right there.
Yeah, you can tell the gods are really tense. Except for Master's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then the Tyr's like, that's literally Tyr. He's like, we've caused so many problems, just let it go.
She says, I have another question for you. Do you care about this timeline and your followers?
You don't know about what timelines are.
Okay, do you care about this world and your followers?
Of course we do. That's why we're fighting for it.
You're also fighting each other.
They
So-
honestly are.
So while you're fighting each other and not making a decision, Diablos is on her way to destroy another nation, more of your followers, more of this world.
Sorry, Diablos.
And ultimately on her way to kill more of you. So even if on the off chance you do not care about this world or your followers, you should care about the fact she is killing each and every one of you slowly. She will not be done until you're all dead.
Like, they're all looking at each other, and Matthew's like, Like, some of the gods you can tell were, like, against some of the others, and some of the other gods are like,
She's like, and I know that's bold of me to say, but I have
It's not
nothing
so
to lose.
far-fetched.
Yeah, she's like, I don't. really have
meanwhile,
much
you
to
see
lose.
Theo sitting in, like, Star's giant chair. Not sitting, but standing.
He's going.
He's like, peeking over, and he's, like, looking at the name tags, and you see him go, like,
How big are they? Like huge compared to him?
yeah, these are big chairs, bro.
Oh, he's like dancing. He's like spinning around in it.
No, but you see him peering over and looking at the name tag of, like, the two name tags of
She's
Star's.
ignoring him at this point. And she says, and who are the two people you were referring to?
And he's like, well, Alice. Sorry, it's not Alice. It just really crossed my head. I forgot a name. Oh, no. Let's look up.
Use my name,
No.
Kyra.
Sorry. Pulling up a random name generator.
Kiara.
Presley, Elvis Presley.
No. How about Adolf Linkler?
Pretzel.
Rock. The Rock Johnson.
Gray.
7.
Really?
Abraham Minakshi. No, I'm just gonna call him Abram now.
Abraham.
And Theo's, and they look over to Shark, and they just see Theo just like,
He's really like this over.
and then, yeah, literally, and then, where the fuck is it? You see Sylvanus, god of wild nature, like kind of pick him up like that, like an ant, and then place him down. And Theo's like, ooh. And he's like, what is this? He's like, what is this kid doing here? And
Well, I didn't have magic, so I couldn't teleport
no,
myself.
I mean, like, is he with you?
Kind of. He's not from here, apparently.
We know.
Oh, I don't know how he got here, but I guess you could say he's a part of our team. He went against Diablos, he said.
And they kind of like look at him, and he's like, he stands like,
He's chasing an orc.
and they're like, and they all kind of look at each other like, and he's
Put her
like,
back on the table.
yeah, they're like, okay, as long as he's like, they're like, kind of, like, you said all the gods like look at each other apparently, even like Mask and Tyr, and they're
We're
like,
trying to figure that out.
he's like, okay, good. That's how like that's what Thorm says, good.
I don't really know how to figure that out, but we're working on it. We're trying to grab the orb. Not ourselves though, but like with a device.
You see like some of the gods like soon like writing shit down. She's like,
And then also, if Diablos gets Theo,
anyway, but you see soon, and she's
Ow.
like, you might as well tell them her Thorm. I mean, look, those two name tags, maybe she's part of those missing groups that we have so far. And some of the guards are like, yeah. Yeah. And he's like, fine, turn him over. And you see one name that says Abram, right? And then you see the other one turn over. It says Millennia. It's like, we have 2 contestants for Shar's throne.
Millennia.
Like, you go to the ballots. You start fucking hitting the ballots.
Grab Abraham's. I'll stab anybody
We're
who's
not
not
finished
winning.
yet.
Oh, sorry.
We have 2 contestants for Shar's throne. As everyone knows, Shar's has thousands of kids because she fucks around, I guess. Fuck around and find out. Obviously, she didn't care for any of them, but 2 are fighting for the throne. We don't know their situation right now, so we don't know who to consult on Shar's account. Meanwhile, oh my god, so sorry. Are you okay?
Yes, would you like my opinion?
I think we can tell
Would you like to build
I think we can tell what your opinion is.
But you didn't let me defend it.
Well, it's not our really battle to decide right now.
Do they have to kill each other?
Some of them look at each other. It's like someone, and then you see
What if I handle it?
you
What if I
see
kill him?
you see who is it? Mask. That's not Mask because he didn't really know much. You see Cyrek, God of Lies, and he's like, well, I mean that's what Shar wrote in her little, I guess, death deceit paper or something like that. That if she was to die, all her children gotta fight for the throne.
Why are there only 2 left?
The others didn't really want to fight after they got, destroyed by the 2 of them.
It's like fighting
So
for a chicken
Millennia said that
sandwich.
she wants to fight for it then.
Yes.
And this Abraham wants to fight for it as well.
Abram.
A bitch.
A bitch! Yes, they've been at heads for a long time. Even with Diablos, though, Millennia tried to make a compromise, but Abram simply when she got the throne, threw her off the throne by fighting her. And then, now we don't know where the both are at right now, besides Abram still trying to get Millennia out of here.
Well, I know where Millennia is.
Where?
Constantly, I know where she is.
She's probably keeping out for her people.
Yeah, she has a lot of contacts. I've known her for a great many years.
Meanwhile, she's like, Ophelia.
I've known her for a great many years.
Good. Well, that's all you need to know on that account.
Okay, I'll contact her and I'll make sure we kill him.
They're all looking at each other like, don't do that now.
Why?
Because Abram's not very, merciful.
I don't think you understand how powerful Dot is.
We got a crazy, mentally ill bitch.
We have an ashy man. We have a mummy. We have Theo.
A mummy.
We have
Bob
me.
and
I can shape
We have
shift.
Haydn 2.0.
We have Ah, who's magic.
And he's like,
R for real
And then I can
magician.
give Millennia and we can all just.
Mask is like, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Okay.
What is this? Oh.
Okay, but Millennia, if she needs my help, is probably going to come to me.
That's fair. He's like, he'll take that. He's like, Mask, don't worry, I'll watch her, and Tyr will too. And he's like, what?
Why do you care?
What?
Why do you care?
I don't know. I mean, why not? Why should I not care?
That's my
Well, you're
boy's
not my
boyfriend.
god.
Just because I'm not your god doesn't mean we don't care, you know?
But I've heard other things.
Some people tell a different story, I guess. Some gods are not as nice as others. Like the Cyrek, God of Lies.
You're not nice?
Cyrek's like, he starts laughing. He literally starts laughing. And he's like, and Baal wasn't nice either, but he's the god of murder, but he's dead. We have his dog there. He put his will to put his dog in his chair.
Oh, is the dog mean?
Not really. He just kind of eats treats over here. And, Lathander cares about his people, but
The dog be my god?
no. He has someone to replace him, but they're kind of lazy right
Oh.
now.
Okay, then who was the 2 people thing? The 2 people. Oh, it was those 2?
It was Abram and Millennia.
Oh. So, you're discussing issues that don't matter then?
Well, we have to because we needed someone on the seat. There's no more.
Why?
Yeah, Because we need help fighting Diablos.
Well, yes.
But they've been fighting ever since Shard died, which was even before
Which is
Diablos.
why I said I could help you.
I don't know how much you can help us, besides
Kill Abraham.
he's a demigod.
Okay.
We have
Wait,
this
look,
man.
Look, we'll deal with this later, okay? This is...
Okay, but you're still going to argue. Why don't you all just go together and kill Shah? Or not Shah.
Shard! Just kill her! Mary, bring her back, just kill her again. Might as well go to the second
Go
round.
together and, fight Diablos.
Because she's got the upper hand, and we don't know how.
Oh, yeah. The weapon that kills gods.
Asriel's trying to find out what's up with it.
And then you demoted him from being a god.
We didn't demote him, he's always been that way. I've been saying we should promote him, but, some of the other gods don't agree. But we'll figure that out later.
Okay, but if I hear you arguing again, I'll just have Theo bring me back. And then you can kick me out, but I'll just come back again.
No, he's not coming back.
Okay, then don't argue. Someone
Don't argue! Stop it! You're making me cry!
She's like, because at this point, all you all are really doing is sitting on your hands, while we die.
Tears like, mm-hmm.
She's like, because I'm and my team are literally going out there and fighting while you guys sit here and argue with each other. So someone has to compromise, and if none of you are going to compromise, then kill someone. So it's kill someone. Kill one of your god peoples, so then you can make a decision.
And that's like, we're not doing that.
Okay, then make a decision.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it while you're here.
Okay, but that's fine. If I think you're arguing, I'm coming back.
Go
Thank
home.
you.
Go
Theo,
home.
Let's go.
No, Matt just sends you both back. He's like, get out of here.
I don't know why he chose you. Theo's like, I don't know why he sees you. I just snapped off a rice stone.
You're calling Millennia.
Oh yeah, no, you just see Theo and Ophelia just show up in the middle of y'all.
She pulls out the fucking
Oh, there it
stone and
is.
puts it to her ear.
You don't hear anything back.
She's like, I want to leave a message.
The message to him. Leave a message.
Okay, Millennia, if we're going to kill Abraham, I need you to call me back, okay? If we're going to, we need to solve the issue now, because the gods are arguing and they need your intellect and insight. Thank you. Call me back. Bitch.
Bitch.
Okay,
Bitch.
so Millennia might take Shah's throne.
Yeah, y'all, this is new news to y'all. The person that plays
Millennia?
cards with me.
Millennia.
Really?
Yes. Well, she's in a fight against Abraham.
Why
and-
her?
Because she's Shah's daughter.
Meanwhile, you're
My god. Who's
She's a
dead?
demigod. So she is fighting, which is why she's probably really good at cards. Anyway, so essentially, she is in a fight against Abraham, and whoever wins, to the death, gets thrown.
Okay, where's this Abraham man?
I don't know, but I want to do some research and kill him.
Shar's like the ninth nation, the dead nation is Shar's nation. That's probably where they all are. All their children and everything.
It's probably like the Doom guy.
Well, I'm sure he has enemies somewhere that we can maybe get to kill him.
He's like, there's a big palace there that floats in the air because Shar likes to, I don't know, show off all the time. So.
Oh, also, they told me I have to wait for my god.
But you have one.
Apparently. I have a feeling that my god either is a demigod not placed yet, or
Millennia
either
is your god.
or Asriel.
Okay.
Because
Now you have
Asriel's
options.
not a god yet. Could also be Diablos, but I don't think I'm evil.
Well, Diablo's already considered god, so if you went to a realm, it's like, if there's nothing, then it's like, oh, well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Diablos is not on the list for you. It's obvious to tell it's not Diablos.
So, anyway, Theo, what else did we learn?
That was kind of it, really.
Oh, they looked sketchy about Theo and the orb. They looked like,
Oh yeah, they did. I forgot I was walking to Shar's chair, so I couldn't see him.
yeah, they seemed concerned.
Why would they be concerned? Theo,
You
you
know
know Theo?
Theo? I mean, you can blow up.
Mask.
You hear like, please leave a message.
Mask, you talked to Theo. And I just didn't know why you were shady.
Yeah, basically.
When he told you about the orb and Theo and stuff. So if you can just call me back, my phone number is 843-526-1234. Thank you.
234. Anyway, so we have things. I forgot to do your thing. Oh well. I want you to know, as we're all chilling, you start to hear like screeching and
Ooh.
not like loud, but it's like distant screaming and screeching.
Oh, also I saw a tower. In my astral projection. I think we need to go to
You
it.
can astral project?
Apparently,
Ever since when?
ever since I became a astrologist.
Oh,
But-
okay.
You feel your the blood getting warmer in your veins. You hear this screaming and screeching, and you know what this is.
What is this?
The hunt has began.
What?
You're a hunter, remember?
Oh yeah!
The beasts were quiet ever since when Diablos shows, but now they're back again.
Oh no.
This time you feel like one of the beasts nearby is close on this
We have to
country.
Where?
Oh, you know where to run.
You don't have to run, but you can tell that a beast is somewhere near here.
Something's coming. A
What's
beast.
coming? What the fuck is a beast?
A beast.
You
It's
know
coming, Hinder.
because you're a blood hunter, right? You know there's another class of the blood hunter that's called beast hunter, and there are faint beasts in the world that will terrorize people, and the only ones that can really kill them are the beast hunters.
Are you a beast hunter?
Yeah.
Go kill it.
What?
You have to go kill it. You're a beast hunter.
Well,
I can't help you. I'm not a beast hunter. I'm also not
I was like,
classified.
we need a map also.
okay.
Y'all can
First
go
let's
buy
find
one?
Hi, Mr. Inman. Do you have a map we may use?
One gold
Forward.
piece.
Okay.
One
He's like,
shilling.
I found this on an adventure. It's all marked up and stuff, but
That's fine.
it should be fine.
As long as I can read it.
Who wants to grab that? You're just gonna let it sit there.
That's the tower I saw.
In your dream?
Yes.
Okay. What did you see in the tower?
I didn't get in the tower. I woke up. But I got to the tower and the stars were aligning to the tower. So I think we need to go there for some reason. I don't know why. Why are there a lot of X's on this map? X marks the spot? Is it?
Well, wait, he did say it was marked up. They
Oh,
found it.
Yes, but there's a moon around it, and then
Maybe you said that's where the stars align. That might have anything to do with it.
well, they didn't naturally align that. It was.
He was like, the orb!
I know.
Ours like, I did finish that staff, by the way.
You did.
So we have our
your
options
Ender
that we
Pearl.
talked about. Seeing if we can get the staff in there or ejecting Theo of all of his arcana and putting the orb inside of him.
Which one do you think is safer?
For the staff not to implode, I don't know if the staff can really hold the orb long enough for us to do
So
anything.
you think it'd be safer to destroy Theo's energy and then throw him on it?
That's all we have right now.
And you think that the orb is in the tower?
And Theo's like, no, I saw it in the tower when I flew over there.
Okay, so how about you
Me.
go with Taran
Okay.
and you guys go deal with the beast,
That's an excellent idea.
and then we go to the tower, and then it'll be me, and
When I was last there was no demons nearby. There seems to be something repelling everything.
then you guys can meet us there after you're done defeating the beast. Because obviously you're the only one who can really kill it. He might be able to help you remotely, but
Yeah, no, it's like you can expose the beast to other people,
Mhm.
so they can also hit it, but you're the only one that can first see it.
Ah, okay.
That's what the hunter does.
Like spider senses.
Yeah, kind of. Like, you'll be able to see it, but unless you, do something, then
like
Terran will
stab
see
it.
Yeah, like stab it, like use a spell, anything. So,
Sorry.
and Theo's like,
Let's
You
go.
You got it, Theo?
yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay, we'll see
Yeah,
you.
he gives you a hug, and he's like, I'll be fine.
I'm bricked up. No, I'm kidding.
I'll protect him.
I hope you do.
I
I
trust
mean,
you.
if he dies, then
We all die.
So.
Yeah, he gives him a hug. He goes, I see you on the other side.
Okay, I'll miss you.
And it's split ways.
Bye, Taran. Be safe.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be a.
So we're gonna start with the beast one first, right?
Yes.
It's pure day. It's actually really nice outside. Very
Uh-huh.
tropical, right?
Yeah.
And it's really distant. Like it's not in this town,
Mhm.
but maybe there's that these beasts can do paranormal activities.
Okay.
So sometimes unusual things can happen.
Uh-huh.
So what would you like to do? That's all the knowledge you have about the beasts right now. You do have beast sight, so you will be able to see the beast automatically. You don't have to roll for anything.
Mhm.
But the facts you know about beasts is they do cause trouble. So it's very noticeable if things are odd somewhere.
Mhm.
Some of them are loud. This one seems to be loud because you can hear screeching and
Right.
yelling. Very far away though.
Mhm.
And the only way to expose it is if you attack it or do something to it.
Okay.
Only you can do it though.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes, they are.
Does that count?
They are technically magical.
Okay. So that counts.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah, 21.
So you're sniffing the ground, being a hunter, and you just see him sniffing the ground.
Okay.
That's some Tanjiro shit.
Yeah, and then you kind of like smell the beast in a sense.
What does it smell like?
It nasty, like
Death?
ashes and death, like blood, and you smell it and it's leading you towards the docks.
Okay. I'll turn. I think it's at the docks. But we can't. I can't swim and you can't get in water.
Oh, I can't get in water. I just take damage from it.
So let's say you can't. Let's just head over there. We're gonna head over there.
Yeah, you head on to the docks. You see a few ships there, some small ships, big ships, and you notice the smell is not strong here, but seems to go further out into the ocean.
Oh hell! Can your little creature? What's it saying?
Madra,
Catch your Madra, turn into a fish, and just look out for sea for a second.
she won't be able to see the beast. Yeah, she goes out into the ocean, and y'all wait for like an hour, and she comes back and she's like, I didn't see anything.
Can I use demon sight? Demon?
Beast sight?
Yeah.
You don't see anything in the ocean.
What?
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. Hold on, I'm looking through. Is there anybody else on the dock?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that operate boats.
I'm gonna go to one of the boats and be like, hey, where are your local dots?
It's upside down!
Yeah, we're your local dot. We're here to help you. We've heard that there's some strange occurrences happening around on this ocean.
There's one at there's one at the lighthouse.
I can't take it seriously.
I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to.
Okay, the lighthouse.
The lighthouse.
Okay. Like what?
The light's been going out and out and just keeps coming in and out. It usually doesn't.
Have you tried changing the light bulb?
There's no light bulb, it's all magic. But there's no one up, the magic's not low and nobody's over there all the time.
Nothing out in open waters. Nothing scary.
Besides our typical Triton, but they don't do much.
Triton?
It's a sea of merman people. Mermaids and shit like that. They're very vicious.
Your boyfriend. That ain't gonna stop nobody.
You're gonna have it's gonna be a Casimir moment.
No, it's gonna be it's gonna be a multiple husbands and boyfriends.
And then that's when
Polygamy.
Theo leaves.
Pathogamy. What's it called?
That's when Theo leaves.
Polygamy.
Shut up. Stop.
Polygamy.
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 Anemone.
He's like, take your lighthouse.
Yeah. Do I owe you anything?
5 gold pieces.
Shit the ass.
I'm trying to.
Taran just like.
Money means nothing to me. I do it for being a hero.
Ding.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I give you 5 gold pieces. I gotta get rid of it.
Okay, no, yeah, take your time. But he's gonna take y'all out to sea, and it's not a big boat, right?
Okay.
So the water is like,
Ugh.
like moving. It's
I hate
salty,
it.
but he follows the lighthouse, and you notice the scent gets stronger as you're heading towards the lighthouse.
Oh hell!
Yeah.
I told Terrence. I think it's at the lighthouse. It's getting stronger.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all come to the lighthouse, and you notice that's all nice and peaceful. And he pulls up to the dock next to the lighthouse, but the smell is very strong.
I don't
He's
see
like-
anything.
Not right now. You're outside the lighthouse. There's a door into the lighthouse.
Okay. Well, thank you. Will you stay here while we go check this out real quick?
Yeah, I
See
can
if we
stay
fix
here.
it? Okay. Well, you'll stay there. All right. Let's go. Go up into the wait.
It's unlocked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
It's like an open stairwell, like
yeah,
all
it's
the way up.
yeah. You can go. You're climbing up the stairwell. You start to see scratch marks along the wall.
How
like-
big?
Very big.
Like bigger than my face?
Yes. Also, by the way, you don't see these scratch marks. It's just a clean lighthouse to you as y'all are climbing up the stairs.
He's gonna touch the wall and he's like, this thing is huge. He goes like this. This is huge.
Hey, what you doing?
Looking at my face.
Oh yeah, because you rubbed your nose so much.
Yeah. I had a feeling it would be pretty red.
Damn girl.
Okay, he's like, Terrence, can you see any of this?
No.
Damn.
No.
Okay, so whatever it is, it's huge. We have scratch marks like this big, bigger than my face.
Tarian's like, how should I have come here?
Do I hear anything like upstairs?
No, it's really silent. Eerily silent. What you
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes. You can also check if you want to, like, try to see if you can see it. You can check
10.
Arcana. So if you want to roll Arcana, you can. 10. You notice Ash lighting up the staircase.
This one's awful.
Cause like Tarant, you can technically see these beast things, but you have to be looking for it.
18.
You actually start to like, it's not as clear as you do, but you start to see like the scratch marks on the wall and the ashes lining the stairs.
Okay.
And you also see some blood around, dried blood.
Oh, great.
Here we go.
The smell gets stronger as you approach. Now you're at the top. All right.
Okay. Here we go.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
You're missing one.
I don't know. It's somewhere. I have about 3.
No, no.
Oh, it's probably near me.
So fast, you didn't even count.
Of course I did it. So here's the staircase that y'all came up of. And here's like the light orb.
It's giving me
So
Junji Ito.
Place your characters. Where's your characters? And the smell's really strong up here.
But we don't see anything.
And
There's nothing?
you see like a hot mess, right? Well, you have to move your character around.
Okay, this is me.
So yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
slowly move.
a little bit around here.
Where are you looking at?
I want to peek around here.
Peek around here.
But
Alright.
I'm gonna be like pressed up like here, hiding.
Okay.
Makes sense? Like I'm gonna peer around.
Yeah,
like
you're
this.
kind of like up against a light orb. It doesn't burn, by the way. It's just light.
Yeah, I'm gonna peer around and I'm gonna go back to see if I can see anything back here, and then I'm gonna go back here.
You see nothing down there, like on the side of it or anything.
Okay. Well, I
Tris.
guess I'm just gonna.
Tran, what'd you like to do?
I guess I'll walk around.
Which way? Show me. Okay.
Get eaten by bees.
I was kidding, no. Okay, keep moving your character. Show me as you're moving. The smells. The smell is definitely here, right? This orb is really
Is it on
big.
the ceiling?
The orb is really big.
Is it in the orb?
You don't know. You haven't checked anywhere.
Can I check in the orb?
You put your head in it, but it's deadly bright, so you're just blinding yourself.
I don't feel it in there.
No, you don't. It's still strong scent everywhere around this
Can I look
lighthouse.
into the, can I look up into the ceiling?
You look up at the ceiling. It's there.
I fucking knew it.
Hang on, I gotta get the picture out for it.
Please don't be some Junji Ito shit. Like the lighthouse.
It's not Junji Ito. Fool
I
ass.
hate that one. That one's so gross.
But you see it, but obviously Taran does not see it, so he just sees you look up. It's not hot. It's not hot. Go check it. Go check it. Everyone can look at it.
Fucking ew.
I know, that's the whole point of these.
God.
Where'd it go? Nope.
How the fuck is that shit on the roof?
Ew, that is
Claws.
Junji Ito shit. Ooh, I don't like it.
Yeah, duh, the beasts are not, some of the beasts are not pretty, girl.
He looks up
Oh,
like,
he's got wrappings like you. Twinsies.
oh, it's my dog.
It's my dog! And you see, like,
And he grabs her hand. He's like, I think it sees us. We should leave very slowly.
Yeah, we should leave.
We not leave, but I think we need to.
you can't see it unless you make your Arcana
Is it
check.
staring at us? Like
It is.
Oh,
We need to kill it.
we timed it. Kill. Let's roll our initiative.
Would you like, yeah, roll initiative. You don't see anything, but you're gonna still roll initiative.
Is there any way I can make him see it?
Yes, you gotta hit it.
Oh, I gotta hit it first.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta hit it, throw something at it, do whatever you need to show itself.
Okay.
18.
18, okay.
Did I get my- Oh, there's my initiative. I got a 18.
Alright. This thing will go first. Turan, you will go first before Turan. It's like standing right here. So it saw you the moment it came in.
Okay.
Y'all are positioned like this. You're obviously facing into Turan's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Is there anything on the floor? Anything to throw at it? Just so we can.
It's empty. Like, it's a plain floor.
Okay.
But it's gonna pounce down at you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a 15. What's
Damage?
yours? No,
Oh,
15 to armor
armor
class.
class.
Met right on.
Mhm.
Okay, he hits you, and you're gonna fall on the ground. So you are grappled, and he's gonna do 2 claws at you.
Oh hell, this is going shit.
He misses the first one, and he misses the second one. But you hear like a you see Damari fall down. You hear like a scraping of the concrete.
He's getting his ass beat by you can't see.
It is your turn, but you're kind of stunned and grappled, so you need
can I do?
roll a con save, or
Larry, could you bring
roll
me
a strength or
napkin,
con
please?
save, either one. Strength or con doesn't matter which one you throw.
A 19.
19, you are able to easily push the beast off, and you can take your turn because you got a nat 20.
Okay, awesome. So I have to hit it first. Let me see what.
Yes.
Alright, dagger, rapier, short sword, unmarked. I'll use that.
If you get behind it, I'll give you sneak attack bonus.
Can you use uncanny dodge?
Hmm?
Is it allowed?
That's automatically
Um,
on all the time.
I could run around and like go from behind.
You can run around him, but he might. You have to remember each square is 5 feet, and look at your feet that you can take. All the way to the top. It says what's your speed?
30 feet.
Yeah, so.
5, 10. That's not even 15. Right?
You have to
Does
get
this count?
that counts. I mean, you have to get behind.
15.
Yeah, he's gonna try to hit you while you're going. He's going behind you because he sees you.
That's fine.
He's gonna roll to hit. He does not hit.
Yay!
You get behind him, and you're able to roll to hit for your daggers. Haley, you're so dissociated.
Yeah, I was on your dice.
9.
Okay, you gotta roll a second time because you have 2 daggers, remember?
Oh shit, hold on. 23.
You hit with 1, so you get to add 1 sneak attack bonus to it. So,
I got 7.
now find your sneak attack. And then roll those dice. So 7,
18.
18. Yeah, you stab it on the back, and now you're clinging to its back.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, you only hit 1 dagger, so the other missed.
that's fine.
Or you just see him hanging in midair, but as soon as you see him hit it, you see the beast expose itself, and you see this nasty little thing.
Oh shit.
Stab its eyes. I think its eyes are important. Or maybe get rid of the light. I don't know.
I don't think we can just do that.
Anyway, you can go.
I chose this place for
Well-
a reason.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of far away, so I guess I'm like here.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's as close as I can get.
You only have 20 move speed.
Yeah.
You can also, if you have 2 actions, you can take 1 to dash and then the other to hit.
Me too.
It feels like the tower!
Rapiers not as good as daggers, is it?
Daggers only get 1d4. But rapier gets like d6s, I think.
Rolling a 4-sided dice versus rolling a 6-sided dice. Which one will give you the possibility of getting more?
The 6-sided dice.
Yep.
I'm gonna use the rapier next time.
Yes.
I don't know what you're doing.
Just stab its eye.
She's not close
Grab
enough.
your little
I'm not close enough.
your little creature. Make it wrap around its ankle.
Audra can
it
do
has
something.
1 leg.
I forgot she was even here.
Madra takes your turn as well.
Okay.
Well, he has 1 leg, right? In the picture.
Now he has 2 legs, technically.
Yeah. She'll try and like coil around it.
Coil?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like squeeze it.
Let me look at your...
My phone dying work.
Can she do that and kind of like move it closer to Terrence so he can do something?
Yeah, she can try to drag him. So she'll coil her tail around him, then drag him. But she's gonna make a strength check.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to go to your sheet. Give me a second. Just tell me her strength modifier, actually.
+3.
Yeah, she does it. She pulls him closer to you along with Damari.
Nice.
Right here, so you're able to hit him.
Let's throw him down the stairs. I was like, you put my phone on the stairs and you iPad.
Yeah.
So in that case,
Yes.
he's going to use.
40%.
He'll use a Sword of Alexander against the thing.
Go ahead, on it.
I got an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 12 damage.
12 damage. Alright. Yeah, where do you slash it at?
Chest, maybe?
Chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, you rip off some of its bandages as you do that. There's a lot of scars under it as well, so it starts to open up some of the old scars.
Right. Do I think radiant damage will do extra damage to it?
Don't know, you don't know this type of creature.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll just, Oh, wait, I can do an extra attack. Hold on. Do that. $12.
Does not hit.
Okay. I want to go pee.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to Ophelia and Theo and R's adventure.
Okay.
So y'all, where y'all heading? Show me the maps. So how y'all gonna get there?
Where are we currently?
You're at that town. Alright, so y'all are walking around the yellow brick road, and y'all come across the tropical forest that you entered, except, this time you can't just physically just go through it.
Suggestions on how to get through this tropical forest?
You just cut through it, that's what Theo says.
Okay, go for it.
I don't have any tools to cut through anything.
I don't have anything that I think would be helpful to get through this thick forest.
A simple sword will do.
Okay, then I'll start hacking.
Yeah, you just hack. You're like the adventurer of the explorer. Shing, 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 as you're walking through, right? And you start to see between the tall trees, the white tower in the distance.
I see it.
And he's like, I'm sensing really strong magical energy going through here.
Bad or good?
Don't know yet.
Okay, so when should we put Theo in the staff?
When we get there.
Okay.
Because this doesn't seem to be repelling magical energy.
Okay.
But it's something, but I don't know what it is yet.
Alright.
So y'all are slowly going towards it, right?
Mhm.
Doesn't feel like you're moving at all.
We're not moving.
I was like, what do you want me to do about that?
Theo, what can we do about that?
He was like, maybe if we go really fast.
I don't think that's going to remedy the situation. I think it has to do with the arcana energy that's repelling everything.
R's thinking, he's like, I can't dispel this type of magic. It's way too much, but he starts thinking, he's like, what do you think? Because you're also very magical in your sense, too.
Teleport through the arcana, or if we can't get through like that, we can't go over. Is it daytime?
It is daytime.
Okay. Well, the map that we have has a little moon. I don't know if- So I think it's something about midnight energy because it's showing the rays. So either perhaps we could go up and over. However, I think it'll even guard the top, or we can wait till night just to kind of see if the moon does anything to it.
Theo's like, let me try teleporting through it. Because I do have some extra spell slots, quotation mark.
Okay.
Thea's gonna open for it. You see when he opens a dimension door, right? Because it's not too far away. You see it's all kind of, it's hard to see on the other side. And he's like,
Well, I guess we're going through.
R's like, he's like, R's gonna peek his head through, right? And he's like, it's nighttime on the other side.
In we go.
What?
You walk through. It's completely night, like now. As you walk in, the door closes behind you.
Okay.
You're right at the tower. And you notice like the stone looks really nice and pretty and white and pretty.
This is how I saw it.
I was like, wow, that's good for you. That's
Good for you.
Good for you. And he's like, okay, so there's no door to it. It's just like a wide open arch.
In we go.
You walk inside and there's like marble floors.
Oh, keep an eye out for traps for me. I don't want to make the rolls.
I'm not making our rolls. Theo's making the rolls. I don't see no traps.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
100%?
maybe.
Okay.
He got a 7, by the way.
I don't see no traps.
You sure?
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Really? Maybe.
15?
15. You see no traps on this bottom floor, or like the bottom side of the tower,
Okay.
which is huge one. It's just very pretty architecture, and you notice the zodiac signs lining the walls.
There are zodiac signs aligning the walls.
Sorry, we have
There's no
insight.
hopes.
And he's like, wow. Theo's like, wow, it's pretty in here. He's like, do you think I can touch everything?
You probably shouldn't.
Yeah, R's like, don't touch shit. Stop, we're doing this for you.
Let's go upstairs.
Anyway, y'all climb up the marble steps.
Check for traps.
Theo's gonna die.
No, it's not. Because I'm not gonna die.
Okay, what's up?
Anyway, no, you climb up the stairs. No, there's no traps on the stairs. But you do come across the second floor, which seems to have like, I don't know, like a kind of like a hieroglyphic like maestra, along with it seems to be other astrologers. They seem to be fighting something, but it's not Diablos. It seems to be like another
Are
threat.
they actually fighting right now?
No, like there's like
Oh, there's just
there's
painting.
paintings on the walls.
They're fighting something and painting.
I was like, well, this might have been the war a long time back when Maestra fought, I guess, to restrict magic, basically.
Yeah, that sounds like Maestra.
She is a rule maker, along with Thorm. Anyway, there are no traps on this floor. It seems to be.
Up we go again.
As you go up to the second floor, you start to
Third?
hear. No, third floor. You start to hear like a zzz, like a buzz, like a static buzz.
I hear a buzzing.
Theo's like, I hear it too. I think it's the orb.
Oh my lord.
Don't grab it.
It's not up there. But he's like, it's up. There's another set of stairs.
Let me lead.
It's behind you.
Thank you. Continues.
Anyway, there's nothing up here. But as soon as you get to the top, this tower seemed pretty empty. You see the pure night sky as you saw it, right? Like the pretty galaxy stuff, yeah. But you see a giant astrolabe or astrolabe. I forgot to say them.
Astrological?
No, astrolabe, like
Astrologers?
No, it's not a. It's a thing. It's a thing.
The pictures of the star make up in the sky?
No, hang on.
Astrolabe.
Astrolabe. Kind of like this. This is what you see. That's just kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you see at the top. It's really big, and you see like a few buttons on the bottom of the thing.
So,
And you
Skyrim.
see the orb just kind of chilling inside of it.
We're here. Yeah, you see
Orb.
it, don't grab it. Don't grab it.
Okay.
Okay, what's the plan?
You also see an arrow going through the astrolabe too. It seems to be pointing at the sky as well. Ours like, so we have two plans. We get it in the staff, and then we try to find. We have it so we can find another solution really fast, or to create a more longer solution, we have to put it in Dio, but that requires also expelling his energy as well as taking that in.
Okay.
Very complicated spell, but I can actually manage that.
But wouldn't it be more complicated to put the orb in the stuff?
It would be, because then we'd still have to deal with it later.
Yeah, and then someone else could get it. So.
Dio's like, I trust your judgment, Ophelia.
That's the first time someone said that. Okay. What do you suggest first?
I was like, so we need to put him in the staff first, right? If,
So you want to do the Theo plan? It's the better of the two.
I don't know how it'll affect him, but us keeping it in the staff is just gonna us go on another chase again.
Then do you? Well, yes. you know how much energy we have to expel from Theo in order for this to work?
He shakes his head.
Okay. Is there a way Theo could contact us to let us know through the staff?
You should be able to. Well,
Sense it?
I may not. He's like, I'm not gonna put him in the staff, but what the staff's gonna do is gonna absorb his energy, while also absorbing the darkness energy into Theo. So it's kind of like going as a train.
Okay. So when he passes out, we throw him on the hole.
That sounds like a Roblox thing.
And he's like, kind of. I can. He'll be able to talk through the whole process. That's all you need to know.
Okay, go for it.
He's like, he's like prepping himself. He's like, all right. And he's like, okay, Theo, just stand right there.
Take a step forward.
And he's
Lift your
like,
neck.
it's like, this may hurt a little.
He starts screaming.
Anyway, you like cast a staff. Instead of putting him in the staff, you see it absorbing his energy. He's like, okay, I'm going to slowly get the orb now, because I can tell you're kind of dying. Because you can tell the energy's draining from him, obviously. And you see R also like kind of, it's like kind of like a line, right? Like he's put him in a line. And you see the darkness orb going straight into Theo, while the energy's coming out of him.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Stop that.
Okay.
Are you looking at Theo? Who are you looking at?
Theo?
Theo? It's like kind of like halfway there, and you see the orb is halfway there, and his energy is halfway there, and it looks like he's like struggling, like he's gripping, like it's.
Can I help him?
He's in pain as this is going
Can
on.
I help him?
What would you like to do?
Help him wield it? And grab onto it and help him.
You're gonna grab onto him?
The staff. He's on one side holding
Yeah,
the
R's
staff.
like, you can tell R's shaking,
Yeah, I'll
and then
grab onto the other side.
you grab onto the other side of the staff, so you're like, keeping it steady. Theo's still feeling pain, obviously.
Well, I can't help
Yeah.
Theo, I can help R.
And you see, it did take all of Theo's energy to take in the whole darkness orb.
But he took it.
Yeah, and then you see Theo fall to the floor. He's no longer glows, right? He no longer glows on his cracks. But you see that he starts to drip and ooze, like a black ooze from his black. But it's not like, it doesn't like stain anything. It's kind of like it drops but then fades away, right? So it's not like staining anything. It's like an effect. Art's like, Art's like, that's what literally Art is feeling. It's like, Art's like, you like, the staff is glowing, by the way. So this is all of Theo's energy in the staff. And he's like,
Mask!
Yo, I was trying to contact his guy, and Mask is like, what? Ophelia, why are you calling me?
He absorbed the orb!
What?
You're right there.
Alright, Mask is like, what did you make him do?
He absorbed the orb.
Did you check on him? Did you talk to
He's
him?
bleeding ooze.
It's not like bleeding, it's like an effect.
He's oozing.
He's like an effect.
He's oozing.
And he's like, check on him! Talk to him!
There is no deal.
You're like, yeah, you see, like, Theo's, like, kind of laying there, like, unconscious.
Oh.
Yeah, and you see him, like, slowly start to get up, right?
It's
and
become-
he
he
coughs,
becomes
and
a
he
lich.
coughs up at, like the black ooze.
He's coughing up black ooze.
I don't know how to help you, this is not my magic.
Well, you're a god.
I know, but I...
Tell your gods!
Fine, give me, like, a minute, and he leaves. But Theo's like...
It's gonna be like the adventure with the lich, where it's like,
Like,
I'm okay.
you don't see his face, but he's just, like, kind of, like,
I'm inside checking him.
inside chicken.
21.
That, you know, like when I previously the dial's moving for his alignment, it seems to be happening again as a player. But Ophelia knows that his, like, alignment's, like, shifting a lot.
His hand, the contract. What's it doing?
It's still there. It seems to be, like, it's still the same as it
Pulsing?
always is. No, not pulsing. It's just same as it always is. It's always been glowing, so
Okay.
it still seems to be the same color as it was before.
So I think
You walk over to her.
I think his body is debating on if it wants to be good, bad, or neutral.
I was like, I did checked him too, yeah.
Based off the ooze, I am leaning towards not good. Just didn't
Ooze.
decide to, though.
Ooze has never been good. Black ooze,
I
especially.
don't think so.
You calling I'm calling. Oh, wait, you're fighting, so wait.
You hear a
Hello?
ring.
You hear a ring in your head. You hear a ring in your head as you're like, whoa, yeah, that's what you hear on the other side, and you hear the ring in your head.
Ophelia, this is not a good time.
Okay, I'll go back.
Why are you crying? Wait, hold on. Excuse me, sir.
Wait, no, you hear fighting. You're like,
Yes, what?
I keep making noises.
You might want to hurry.
We're doing the best we can.
Your boyfriend's oozing.
I'll be right there.
Anyway,
We have to back
you
up.
see
This
like
is too
Theo
much
just
for us.
like
We gotta
he's
go.
like looking at the
Yeah,
ground.
we
And he's
gotta
like he starts to slowly get up.
Leave.
Okay, so can I have that staff?
He gives it to you.
She aims it at Theo.
He's like, you don't. Theo looks at you and he actually turns around. You notice he looks like a little more dead inside. Like he looks at
He
you.
looks
But like it's like, kind of like an empty face, you know what I mean? Like how he always had like some kind of crazy ass mischievous smile. It's all just like
I don't like
he looks at you and he's like, why are you pointing that at me?
What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't feel good. That's all
Yeah. I have a question for you.
yeah.
You said that you made a deal with your god, right?
Mhm.
And it's associated with the mark on your hand. And you said it was to do good. This black ooze doesn't seem inherently good. And what happens again if you don't do good?
I die.
Would you blow up if you died?
Good question. that's all he says. He says, good question.
Are you feeling like teaming up with Diablos as of right now?
I don't have no reason to.
I don't like that answer.
I mean, I'm with y'all, so die.
Yes.
I want to do good, and also I feel like I'm in pain.
I figure you're in pain.
It's really loud. It's the voices in my head. I used to have them all the time, but they're like really
What are
loud.
they saying?
I don't know. There's a lot of whispers.
What are they saying?
I don't know.
Listen to them.
I don't want to listen to them.
I want you to listen to
No.
them so you know what they're saying.
No, I don't know what they're saying. Even if I listen, I'll just stand here. It's okay. He just kind of stands there, and he's like,
Hey, do you have any healing spells?
I can't heal this. He's not injured. I can't.
Not physically.
He said, here, let's just keep him with us, because he still has.
What
Yeah.
happens if I shoot him with Rob?
It's probably just gonna use the magic and hurt him, and actually hurt him. For me to reverse
What's the difference between this energy and that energy?
a lot, apparently. That energy's not from our world.
What's
I don't know. This is just Arcana. This is just. You just don't hear anything. You just hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Mm,
Can you teleport us to the gods?
I don't trust myself for some reason. To teleport us there, I don't know. I don't feel good. Can we just continue with whatever you do?
That's nothing to do.
I don't know.
You teleport us.
He's evil.
I was like.
That didn't really work out well either.
Anyway, y'all, as you decide, and Theo's just kind of like that. You're going back over here, and it is the beast's turn. He's kind of gonna try to grab you off his back.
We need to go.
Yeah, what the fuck do you mean?
Theo, he's oozing.
We have issues ourselves also.
But I don't think he's okay. Something inside of me is telling me that he's not okay.
Okay, we're also not okay.
I don't think we're winning.
This is the first time I've hit this thing.
Art,
Relax.
he's gonna grab you off his back and try to. So do a strength check. You need to roll a strength contesting throw. So roll a strength check. Or strength save, actually, for me.
14.
He beats you by 1 point. He grabs you off the back and BAM!
Ooh, that
Yeah.
must have felt really good.
Yeah, you're gonna take some damage from that because it's really bad.
Oh, I thought it would feel good.
You're gonna take.
Is your back to break? The fuck?
It's Just someone to snap my back like that. That sounds
Yeah, you
so
hear,
good.
and then you take 16 damage, and you're back on the floor again.
Ow.
Anyway, it's your turn, but you gotta get up.
Is that a turn?
You gotta make a strength save
To get up?
to get up
Okay.
fast enough to be able to even take your
Straight
turn.
Save?
You save.
Oh, whew, 16.
You're able to get up to attack him, but you're in front of him now.
Okay.
He's gonna turn to the side.
24?
24, yeah, you hit him. She has to roll twice. 11 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's your turn. And this beast is like, me Ophelia's like everyone's hyperventilating up there.
Those are going towards the lighthouse.
Yeah, you notice the astrolabe though starts to turn once that energy was moved, and it starts to point towards. The forest.
Can I
down
prepare a
here.
bonus action?
A bonus action?
Yeah.
Prepare a bonus action right now.
Dash?
Yeah, you can prepare that. So next turn you'll just move super speed.
Yeah. Right? Or like if it was gonna grab a mechanics dash and just
No, you can use uncanny dodge though.
is that something I should prepare?
No. Well, not really. I don't. Rogues, I usually don't really care.
We just kind of assume that you always have
Yeah.
a dodge prepared.
That's one of the biggest rogue skills, so it's honestly like whatever. What you doing, Taran?
I guess I'm gonna hit the thing.
Hit him, bitch!
But this is
Tomorrow's
only
about to go
damage, of
feral.
course.
His boyfriend's hurting.
16 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him. Right on. That's his armor class is 16.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to move in front of him.
I don't know if it's going to do extra damage. I got 20 damage.
20?
And then I think I want to try to use Divine Smite.
Go ahead. Even if it doesn't do double damage, it still does damage, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because they are definitely not immune to radiant.
Okay, so I just.
Y'all are walking towards the place where the astrolabe was checking.
I don't know if that's a D8 or not.
He was just walking around like a zombie, to be honest.
Watch it. Tell me if he does something weird.
I was like, he's just following you. That's it.
But you stand in the back.
Okay.
Scream if he tries to kill me.
Okay.
31 damage.
30. Jesus Christ. All right. Damn, bitch. He's at 69. I'm just kidding. Y'all have done 69 damage. Her.
What's ball bearings? Oh, never mind.
They're just like balls you throw on the ground. They whoa, slip on it.
It's cute.
It's funny.
Uh-oh. Alright.
This beast
What are you
this
doing?
beast is bloodied, by the way,
What?
and seems really weak.
Uh-oh. Well, that's good.
Yeah. And it's like.
It's just- they just
What's a
keep
rapier looks
coming.
like, actually? This
Go look at it. It's like a spear.
Yeah.
You see.
Dice from us.
You'll see the beast. You'll see the beast backing away on its turn, and it jumps off the lighthouse and runs into the forest.
I'm gonna follow. Well, no, I can't. Well,
It's running really fast, so.
no, it's not worth it.
But it is bloodied, so.
But yeah, but what if it's gonna come back healed?
Y'all
Maybe
do.
this will bleed out or something.
Yeah, it runs away.
Alright, he looks back and turns like, we gotta go get Theo.
You go back to the boat, and then you take it back to the city.
Faster, sir, faster.
Yeah.
And he throws my hand. Fast as you can. Go.
Anyway, y'all are traveling. We're going to y'all, and you come across what seems to be like some kind of like circle, like stone circle on the ground covered in moss, and you see someone standing on like near it,
That's witch shit.
and they're on fire, kind of like their belly's on fire.
Insight.
And say, go ahead. But you see Theo hide behind you when you see this person.
Insight check.
True neutral.
Hello?
you'd see them turn around. This is what they look like, by the way.
I didn't get to see.
Oh.
Oh, I saw this. This is weird.
Probably a Diablos man.
It's cool. But, ooh.
That's not.
You said, hey, and it turns around and just stares at you.
I can do a lot with this.
Aggressive. Oh.
Wait, is its mouth on its
Hello?
arm?
How can you speak?
And you see him, like, hold up his arm. And it's like, I can speak.
Okay. First question: are you associated with Diablos?
Yes.
Okay. Second question.
Theo's, like, hiding really bad behind
What
you.
would you do if I blasted you with this?
Second question for
Can you get in the water?
Why are you here?
No, come on.
Oh. He's like, scouting.
Oh, for what?
Diablos.
What's Diablos for?
I don't need to tell you.
Okay, we'll be on our way.
And then
No, she thinks about it. Just says, question. Last one. Promise. If I left, would you try and kill us?
not my business. I'm not sent to do that.
Not a part of my job.
Yeah, he's true. Honestly, out of all the jobs, this is a true neutral. And he's like, not my job.
Okay.
Thank you.
Why were the stars pointing towards you?
What?
I'm an astrologist, and the stars were pointing towards you.
You asked too many questions.
Okay, I'll stop asking questions. Oh, what is the circle stone on the ground?
Roll history check. It's a vault.
Do you think Mr. Man will move if I ask him, can I get in the vault?
Doesn't seem like no skills, but we should probably not test it.
Can I get in the vault, sir?
So he whispers to the guy.
But what if he's trying to get in it?
He was just standing there like...
He's kind of like looking over it.
Like an NPC.
Oh, he's looking at...
Yeah, he's looking at it.
Um,
He was looking at it until you called it. So. I mean, he's Diablos' minion.
Disintegrate.
What would you do if I
Honestly.
blasted this man?
What would you do? if I
Anyway,
killed
what
you
spell are you
right
trying
now?
to cast? Disintegrate.
sure.
Okay, yeah, it's just gonna hit him right on. I'm not gonna even roll for damage. Fuck it, I'm lazy. You disintegrate him. You notice that the staff did lose power though.
Damn.
Stop looking like that.
You almost killed them. You are killing our chance.
Feels like, oh, good thing you killed him.
Why?
He followed me around a lot when I first got here.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh. Mask.
Nothing yet.
I'll leave you a message. Okay.
Just like everything.
Diablos definitely knows about Theo. And probably the orb. And now that the orb's in Theo. I'm going in the vault. She goes over
Yeah,
to
you can trigger the vault since you're astrologing. The vault starts to move and for you, and it opens up, and it's like a little. It's like not actually deep. It's like a deep ditch, right? And you see what seems to be like just artifacts of any kind.
Is there anything special?
Look through. You see scrolls of like certain magic scrolls. You see some staffs. You see some astrologian books. You actually see one astrologian book that sits on top of the pile, gilded in gold. Yes, you grab it. It's yours. Congratulations.
Cool.
It says volume 1. The language you like. It seems that R can't read, but it's an Arcana language only meant for astrologers. It says volume 1.
Aw, that's cute.
It says volume 1.
Okay. Astrologer. Okay, anything else with it?
Besides staffs and scrolls, depending how much you want to grab. In rings and stuff. You don't know if any contain magic because there's
But
Arcana.
why would the stars lead me here?
And he's like, Mara's like, maybe Maestro is trying to send you over so you can get more stronger as an astrologer.
But I didn't even use this astrologers. I shot him with a staff.
Well, that besides the minion
I
point.
don't think that was
I mean,
the test.
I think
was
that I
the
don't think that was a test. I think
learning.
she's leading you to more knowledge to become a better astrologer.
She doesn't like me.
She's always mean.
Okay. I'll just grab more. I'll grab everything, I guess.
You'll grab.
No.
Write this down for me. I'm gonna write it down as well. You get 3 scrolls of of some kind of spells, 1 magic ring, and 1 cape.
Okay.
A cape.
3
Yes.
scrolls.
Spells,
Spells. What else?
1 magic ring,
1 magic. Okay.
and 1 cape. And you won't find out what these are until next session, yeah. But that's it for that part. So y'all, that was it. The vault. When you exit the vault closes on its own and locks.
Okay.
Who you calling? Yeah, you and Taryn just got back to town.
Hello.
Oh, we're heading back to town.
I'll meet you there. Where? When?
I guess the end.
Oh, I heard the end. I'm like,
The end.
oh, okay. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all get there. So y'all get back to the inn. You notice it's bussin'. It's bussin'. You see,
like with hookers
what?
and
No, just
drinking and
people. There's
partying.
people. There's drinking, eating.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of adventures.
A hood.
Oh, he's already wearing a hood. No, he actually is.
Wear more hoods.
Okay. He doesn't smile anymore, by the way. So.
My friend's broken.
Anyway, Taryn, you see Elise chilling around. It seems the only lantern night you've noticed so far.
He's gonna say, hey.
Lisa's like, "Oh, are you doing better? Oh, you and your team."
Yeah, we're doing better. Hey, is there a chance you could teleport me to the stronghold?
She's like, "I can, yeah.
You can? Okay.
It'd have to be quick though. I can't hold my teleportation spell that long.
Oh,
Well, not quick. You know what I mean? Just can't stay there the whole day." Yeah, and she's like, "I'm gonna take your friend. Is that fine with you?" Right. Whoosh, you're gonna go to the stronghold, but I'm gonna continue with the Theo thing.
that's fine.
All right, so you bring the Theo into the inn. Obviously, no one notices Theo because they're all talking, but you notice Ophelia, R, and Theo come in.
And he runs up and hugs Theo. Theo, I miss you. Theo, are you okay, Theo? And you grab his face.
He doesn't act. You notice that he's like dripping black ooze. It's not. You don't like. You feel the texture, but it doesn't stain your hand. It doesn't stay there.
And like wet slime.
Kind of.
Hmm.
Not.
Where is
really.
it leaking from? Like his eyes,
Like
his
you know,
ears?
like how he has cracks all over
Oh,
him. They're
yeah,
creaking
yeah.
from the cracks.
Hmm.
It kind of gives you a small hug back, but it doesn't seem as strong as before.
Theo. And he looks at him like, oh, you look good. What's wrong with you, Theo?
I don't know.
You want to go lay down?
I took. Yeah. I want to.
Okay, let's go lay down. Talk to your God. Come on, Theo. Let's go shower and let's go take a nap.
Go shower. It's like you know how it's like an effect, like you can like touch the slime, but it actually doesn't move. It's like your hand goes through it. And it's like and it doesn't stain. It's just an effect. It's really weird.
We're gonna go shower and I'm gonna tuck him into bed. I'm gonna bathe him, not be gross, but I'm gonna bathe him. I'm gonna take him.
Yeah, you can.
All right. You want to rest here? You want me to wake you? You want me to bring you dinner?
I'll just lay here. I'm okay.
I'll bring you dinner.
Okay.
All right. Good night, Theo. And close his
He's
door.
so scared.
He
Like.
closes the door.
Mask like, as you pray, it takes a bit for Mask to actually pack up, and he's like, "Just got a meeting. What's going on? What? Okay, I heard Ophelia's message. What happened? Oh, Theo Orb. Theo Orb. What?
It's mass being dazzling.
He's leaking. Ooh, and he's sad. And he's emo.
And he's like, just
Help me.
just stay around him, okay?
But help me.
I don't know what to do. This is not my magic. I'm not even skilled in this.
What should we do?
Just right now, stay around him.
Okay.
Because if he gets, I don't know, if something sets him, he's unstable, I assume. If
If anything sets him off, it may change him forever.
Okay, I'll take that note.
As long as he's with y'all, I don't think he'd get himself into trouble.
Okay. I'll just go back into his room.
Mask is sadly mistaken.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm like, okay, well, if that's what you think, we'll try to keep him out of trouble and out of fights.
just right now, because he still remembers everything.
Oh,
But
good.
he's switching around a lot.
I can tell. He's going through it.
Anyway, going back to another meeting.
Another one?
Yes!
You don't get paid enough for that, boy.
I don't get paid at all. Give me a... And he just he cuts you off.
And
And
he goes back into them like, Theo, I brought you food.
he's like, thank you. He just kind of like stares at it. He's dissociating a lot. He's like, it's okay. I'm alright.
Well, like, what, listen to music or?
There's no music! 7-year-old.
She writes on a paper and she puts it in his mouth.
Oh.
And she says, okay, teleport to Damari, but don't let Theo see you.
I'll try not to.
Keep the paper in your mouth.
Okay. Anyway, he's gonna teleport to you discreetly, like at your feet, so Zia doesn't see. Also, you see R like rush to his room really fast, and he like closes the door.
He's about to do something foul. Not like a nasty way, maybe.
I'll wait on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the stronghold as
Okay.
y'all. So you enter the stronghold. It's like a giant like church actually, and you see, of course, not Tyr but Torm on the front of it.
Damn.
Because that's where the Lantern is Storm originally.
Yeah.
And you enter the stronghold.
Good.
Sorry, I need to open a sheet right now.
My nail jumped a little.
I'm sorry. Okay. You enter and you see a bunch of lanternites, but also you see a bunch of embers as well.
Oh.
You see a mix between the two. You see some embers actually holding a lantern, like holding their lantern.
Uh-huh.
And you see like they're all congregating. Lisa's like, so you're gonna have to see Provis II.
Uh-huh.
And he's the light holder, which is the top of everybody. So here, I'm gonna try to see if he's available right now. So you just stay around here.
Okay.
Anyway, you're sitting around there, and you see the two guys are supposed to teleport you, approach you. And they're like, I'm so sorry about all that. We were supposed to teleport you, but, things happened.
He's just like, oh my god, I thought you guys died.
Luckily, we didn't. Our god, Torn, protected us from the water, so we were safe.
At least you got protected. I got fucking washed away to God knows where. Some fucking beach. And Elise finds me and she's like, are you okay? And I'm like,
Until he was like,
barely.
he's like, must have. I don't know what happened. All the gods lost communication around there, so
Yeah,
it was hard to get anyone to anybody.
I can imagine.
However, have you picked out your lantern yet?
No.
Oh, you weren't given a lantern?
No.
Oh,
This is the first time I've been here.
It's like, oh, you haven't seen Provis yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, Elise comes out and is like, he's ready to see you.
Okay.
You walk in, and his head is actually a chandelier.
Ooh.
So it's a bunch of lights.
Is he?
And he wears like a thick robe, and it's like all white,
Oh, he
yellow,
is.
gold, and stuff like that.
He's-
And he's very
pimping.
tall. He's like, come sit down.
Lumiere.
He's just like,
And he's like,
very excited.
tell me, child, who is your god?
Tear.
Here. And he nods his head as he opens a book, and he's like kind of like going through it. He's like, we were actually sent word of you from Tyr. We wrote you down in the book in case you'd ever come on time. We've had to somewhat stay over here recently as we're fighting off pestilence right now.
What does that mean?
The horsemen of the apocalypse.
Fuck. I stared death in the face.
Well, you're very lucky, child, to get out of there.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, I'm supposing you're here for your initiation.
Please.
Let me see what we have. And like as you see, he's like, there's like a huge book. It's like a list of people almost. And he's like,
Lumiere.
you've already become an ember. Usually you're supposed to go through a brutal trial. However, Tyr has granted you the blessing to become a lantern knight.
It's so funny that Tyr was like, you know what? And then Torm was just like,
He's like,
man, these are my people. And Tyr's just like,
he must see a lot of, I guess, light in your hope.
I guess so.
Anyway, so if you want to prove yourself to be a light welder, which is the next step up, you have to face a guardian of your god. So you have to go to your god's main altar. You can have a party help you, obviously.
Good.
The gods are not too brutal with this trial, understanding it's very difficult, and understanding that teams are very important.
Yeah.
But you must do most of the work in the final blow, which will come from the judgment of Tyr.
Right.
And once you've proven yourself, you have to travel back to us, which is the city of Silken, for further instruction.
Okay.
Then I will give you a lantern that you will hold, and you will have to carry this lantern all the way to the top of Mount Helon
Whoa.
by foot.
Whoa.
Once there, you will need to place the lantern on the altar and pray to your god, who will then grant the lantern powers, and finally you place the lantern on your head.
So the people that are walking around here with a lantern haven't had the chance to go yet?
They are preparing their journey. The journey can be done at any time, but breaking the lantern is the ultimate, breaking
Right.
of the rules.
Right.
I'm going to post this in the Discord for you.
Okay.
Once you do that, you'll be able to consider yourself a lantern knight.
Nice.
I'm giving him a head massage.
However, even if you put the lantern on your head, you'll still not be fully a lantern knight. You'll be a light welder, which is kind of the steps. Some of these are light welders, some of these are not. You'll actually notice that some of the people do have a lantern on there and their head glows, but there's still ash and ember on the
Right.
bottom.
Okay.
Lantern night is when you're fully bright, of course. Anyway, child, you can go ahead and start your quest. We will keep track of you. If you need any help, you're always welcome here.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. He's like... Anyway, that is your quest. You can continue talking to some of the other lantern knights as well, if you'd
We'll
like.
socialize a little bit.
You socialize. You learn about that they're actually the main fighters against pestilence right now, and famine.
Damn.
Famine and pestilence are actually on the second continent.
The only reason I know them is from Binding of Isaac.
Yeah. And then, of course, you already know death and war. But death is over on Geonota, but you don't know where war is. No one knows where war is, actually.
Bruh.
Yeah, so that's what you know. It's famine and pestilence are on the other continent. You don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
And you learn that lantern knights can actually take the heads of other lantern knights.
Ew.
That's kind of
Yeah.
brutal.
It's kind of but like, what they can do is they can actually trade their lights on their heads.
Ew.
Yeah, I like yours more.
What they do is they take the head and just put on the other body, and then
Oh my
they function
God.
differently.
That's funny.
Is there like a body under the armor? Or
They're
is it
just like a
air?
ball of light, basically. They're all glowing.
But is there like a body?
Yeah, there's a body.
Like if I
Made of
reach out
light.
and touch it,
You would burn.
but like if I had like heat resistance.
Yes, you would touch something.
Okay. Ooh.
They're just balls of light. They're the sun, basically. But the only thing that's attachable is their head, which is the most important part of their body. Because if their limbs get cut off, they actually regenerate. So,
Like lizard people.
yeah. But if their head's gone, then they're dead. So,
Like lizard people.
unless they trade it with another person. Anyway, that is for you for the stronghold. Now we're going back to Ophelia and Damari. R ran to his room and closed the door. You seem like really running fast.
I sent Damari.
Oh yeah, well, Damari, you get the letter.
He opens it like from below, like pretending to tie his shoe.
Says come outside.
Just come outside. Hey, I'll be right back. You need anything?
No, I'm okay. I'll
I'll get you. Okay.
So I have to defeat a guardian of Tyr, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which tier will probably send you or show you the location of.
Go outside.
You go outside.
Jalen, close the door. And then go over down.
So,
It's bad.
yeah, but also, I don't know that your god Mask has thought of this, nor the gods. I don't know that they know what the contract on his hand means. You remember he told us that if he ever strays from good, that it would kill him. So this is problematic because if he dies, we
We all
don't
die.
know. Yes, and we don't know if he will blow up if he dies by contract. So you might want to tell Mask that right now.
Anyway, he answers, what?
Um,
I left the meeting for this.
Good, my
I
God.
left the meeting for this.
This is more important than your dumb little meetings. So, you know, Theo has a thing on his arm.
We do.
Oh, you're
We
aware.
already know.
Ask, so what if it kills him? So what if it kills him? Then we all die?
Only if Diablos gets a hold of him. But if he dies on his own, I don't think it would be bad right now.
You don't think that would be bad?
We don't have
Mask, I'm getting upset.
We don't have the expertise for this.
I'm getting upset.
We can't contact his god, obviously, so we're out of it.
Okay, but you're aware.
We are
that's what
aware.
Ophelia is like, he's aware.
Ask about the staff.
What about the staff?
That's not really,
Do you want it?
better probably in your hands than ours right now.
What makes you say that?
We have powers, you know.
I know, but would you rather
Do
trust
you-
a god or
no.
a mortal?
Do you want us to keep it safe? That's what we're asking. I guess what you want to ask.
Do you want him to keep it safe? It's better than being here on Earth.
What would ask him what would happen if Diablos got it?
What happens if Diablos got it on your world?
Not as bad as just getting Theo.
So you think getting Theo's worse?
So ask him if he thinks that it's good that we just keep it then.
You think it's okay if we just keep it?
It should be fine.
Okay.
If she gets it, she will be able to use his power, but it'll probably run out.
Yeah.
And what happens if the power runs out?
Then the power runs out.
I suppose we could take him all from Theo, and then he can stop being whatever he is.
Okay.
Oh.
Go around blasting.
You can hang up on Mouse now.
Don't ever set me again.
Don't ever what?
Upset me again.
Upset me again.
Also, I ran to his room.
And Theo's
Ran?
oozing.
Ran?
Yeah, he ran. He was like rushing to his room, like he
When
looked
has when has
panicked.
this man never done anything sketchy,
Can you
ever?
just come with me?
Are you asking for my help?
I was like, 1 minute.
Why'd you run in?
I'm busy writing something.
You know, if you just
I'm
needed
going
private
to keep
time,
it
you could just say
down.
it.
It's unlocked. Fine.
I like it.
You see him like writing a letter like really fast, and he's like, God, I hope he gets it. God, I hope he gets it. God, I hope he gets it. You don't see the name yet.
Damari just lets him write until he finishes. Addressed to.
He's covering the letter so you can't see who he's writing to. He's like,
Who are you writing to?
just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Are you going to tell us who?
And he like
Give you a
he
second.
folds it up and he puts it in the envelope, and he's
Damari
like,
grabs it. He's like,
he's
I don't have
he's
time
like-
for
he's
this.
like, no. He snatches it back. He's like, he puts it on the table. And he's like, and you see him like cast a spell. Yeah, hang on. Let's get it.
Damari's like, my boyfriend's been turned into ooze. I don't have time for this.
Focuses on the letter.
Everyone is making me very upset.
Focuses on the letter, and you see it like start to like kind of like dissipate almost. And he's like,
Come back.
I hope
Come
he
back.
gets it. I hope he gets it. I hope he gets it. He's like slamming the table, and you see it go like kind of disappear basically. But it wasn't teleportation. You don't know what the fuck it was.
What did you just do?
He's like,
What magic was that?
I hope he gets it.
Ooh.
Just, don't worry about it. Someone to help us with the Theo situation.
Who?
Someone to help us.
The only one who can help us with the Theo situation is someone who knows something about the magic.
Hopefully it gets there.
Bro, he's gonna grab or he's gonna push him to the door. It's like where?
Because he's like trying to breathe because he's panicking. He's like,
He smacks him right back in. Where?
Stop.
Okay, breathe, and then tell us where.
Why
and
is
if
there
we
time
can
for
just travel there.
And we can give it to him personally.
Yeah.
Kira.
What?
It's. He's not saying anything. I'm going to the next scene.
You're going to a next scene?
I'm going to a scene. Emiliano, you come up to the table, right? You come up to the table, right?
Emiliano!
Does he know Billy?
No, it's like it's a dinner's all set up. You know that today you're supposed to meet everybody, right? Like everybody in the family. I'm laughing, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Today you're supposed to meet all your friends today. I mean, y'all meet up almost every week, so it's not a fucking normal occurrence at this point.
Yeah.
Right? Your son's there. He has a beard, everything.
Aw.
He's gotten bigger. He's not scrawny, but he's not big either.
Oh.
It's a medium size. Ribus, you come up with Deadbolt, obviously. Married.
yes,
Fucking married, but not married. Deadbolt doesn't know what married means still.
Best
It's
friend.
been 20 years in this world.
Damn. Damn.
20 years.
They were good friends
20.
in the history books. They just
I'm
lived
60 years old now.
You has
You're,
referred to
wait, no, you're immortal, so you don't change.
don't age.
Yeah, you don't age.
I was like, it feels like
I'm
yesterday.
40
I was
years
just
old.
40 years old and turned immortal.
You see Idris like sitting here like, shut the hell up.
I look great. How about you?
I look the same. Remember, I'm immortal too. He still has a robot arm, by the way. Hale and Kalani, which is, Hayden. Kiara, you see your two kids coming up to the table. You show up at the table. Hayden's not there yet.
What's taking him so long?
Soren's there, obviously, but he's not like here. The girl tower's there too. She's actually a lot calmer than she used to be. She's not
Where's your
crazy.
dad?
Girl tower's like, I don't know. I thought I don't live here anymore. Remember?
Go find him.
What do you mean go find
Find
him?
him. It's taking too long.
Even after 20 years,
He's dead.
even after 20 years, he's dead. Like 20 years of peace. She's like taking too long. He's like, fine, I'll go check on him.
Take me with you.
Why didn't you want to go by yourself?
Oh, then you stay here. Just stay here. I'll go.
Why does she always act like this still? It's been 20 years.
20 years doesn't really change a person. It hasn't changed me.
Man, 20 years.
That's what Ryvis says. Man,
Man,
20 years.
And we still look great. Time flies when you're having fun. Hey.
Say that again. Please say. Haley, did you hear that?
No.
Just say it. Say it.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh my god.
Lenny and Kale actually get along really well. So they're like, ha ha ha. As twins.
Look, watch this.
Basically the opposite of what Ryan's brothers. Seven shows up. Oh my god. Seven's there. Seven's so pretty.
Just put his
You
hair
gotta give him the hoops.
Where's the hoops at? Can you have hoops?
Can I bring eyelashes?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna bring
Anyway.
eyelashes.
Are you gonna go find Hayden? You probably think he has an office and he still works, even though he told him not to. It's always unlocked, so he opens it. And you see him like, it's always unlocked, so he's like, and you see him looking at a letter, he's like,
Fire blast.
he doesn't notice you, and he's
What
like,
you looking at?
just a letter
From?
from Rodriguez.
That's an ugly ass
It's his actual full name.
Who?
God.
That's R.
Rodriguez?
That's
Wait, Rodriguez?
Rodriguez. It's
Ew.
weird. Yeah.
Rodriguez the third?
That's why they have nicknames, and he's like,
That's a good thing.
I
Keep his
didn't
nickname.
think I'd hear from him ever again.
Why?
And he's like so confused. He's like,
What's the
That's
letter
just okay.
say?
first R is my youngest brother,
Oh,
who got sent away to the fourth timeline.
okay.
Didn't hear from him again. He's actually the youngest. I'm not the youngest.
Oh.
But there seems to be an issue with Theo. Seems.
Oh.
That orb of darkness
Oh,
Diablos
so we
took.
went to the. Oh.
He absorbed it. I have to go check.
Oh my gosh, it's a cross episode.
He's like, I have to go check.
No.
Why
all
why not?
go.
Because we could die.
it's been 20 years, darling.
20 years or not.
20 years. We have 2 kids in Golden Tower.
Okay, girl in tower can watch the kids. I'm coming too.
You can't. The contract. Remember the deal. We can't.
Okay, then take
No.
Deadbolt.
I have to be the one. There's only one pass on here for one person. She's.
We need to go talk to the gods.
We can't. Remember?
Okay, let me send them an email.
Oh my God! You told me.
We are the ones that made the rules, so we can break the rules.
We can do what we
Okay, but
want.
you're talking about Theo is there.
Yes.
I, by technicality, am his god. So I could fix the problem.
No, R said it could be dangerous.
So I could fix the problem.
No, R said it could be dangerous.
But if the gods allowed me there, I could fix the problem.
I was like, Hayden's like, I don't think we can get a hold of them anymore.
She turns and she goes and goes to you guys and she says, "We need to contact the gods."
Why? He's having
What
some cake?
happened?
Why? What's going on?
So apparently, Hayden has a younger brother,
Oh.
younger than him.
Oh.
And he is on the 4th timeline.
What?
And that's also where Theo is.
What?
And on top of that, Theo absorbed the orb. That
No.
The
No.
Yeah. So, we need to talk to the gods.
I'll do it in 1 second. Okay. All right.
Do you think we could, like, send him an email?
I don't think.
Pull up the laptop.
Yeah, he put that like, yeah, give me 1 second.
Hello.
No, that's the wrong timeline.
Or do you think we can all work together and just, send them, a letter?
I think. Well, how did you get this letter?
Well, Hayden's not there. He's still
How did
reading the letter.
Okay, I think we should probably send him a letter.
Okay.
I don't think they have
What would
email.
you like to write on it?
You're gods. We're other gods. We're
No.
having a crossover episode.
Goes back.
Back
Takes the paper. She's gonna write, I can deal with the Theo problem if you let me, and then we'll
Sends it.
take him and come back.
You send it off. into-
Tamari!
She doesn't know that.
Meanwhile, Hayden's like comes out. He's like, this letter stuck to my hand. Also, my little brother likes to play little tricks, so I'll probably see you in 5 minutes. And you see the letter literally just take him away.
Yo, I just dropped the coffee mug like.
Like Hayden, you saw Hayden actually trying to take it off his hand, but he kind of he teleported away.
I need to talk to the gods now.
Anyway, back to the other crew, right? The other crew.
He dropped it.
it was the I love Dad cup.
I love Leano having gay energy. I think it's so funny.
I think it's
I
hilarious.
love him. He's such a dad.
Anyway, Hayden's like,
boss
this is
energy.
Hayden. That's literally right. Hayden comes into Hayden. You two don't know how. You're not there yet. He walks
Yeah.
into the place, and you see this guy looks strange. He doesn't wear y'all's clothing. He looks around.
What a fucking disaster. Look at that man. He looks so shabby. Could never be me.
Ours not there. He's still in his room.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
What can we do for you? Who are
we're
you?
Part of the Heroes Association.
Yeah.
He's
Lost.
actually gonna grab your ID, and he's like,
I don't think you can hold that. I don't think you can hold these.
Yeah, these
where am I exactly?
First off,
who are you?
why are you dressed like that?
Um,
Who are you? Why are you dressed like that?
Another time.
Okay, second off, are you associated with Diablos?
No, definitely not. No.
Okay,
Are you a demigod?
then what do you need? Why
Not really.
Not really. I have been through so much shit today. It's either a yes.
I'm sorry. Okay, it's a lot to explain. I just can't really explain it right now.
What do you want?
Go check on Theo.
I'm here. I'm sent here by R. Rodriguez.
Oh. Ew.
I know it's
Oh,
nasty.
don't say his full name.
Yeah. No, I know it's nasty.
You're gonna
Oh,
bully
so
him.
are you the one that you sent the letter to?
Yes.
Who are you?
My name's Hayden. You've heard the name Hayden before from Theo. You know the story about it.
Oh! You're from the other place.
Yes, if you're saying where Theo's from, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can help Theo.
I think so. I have to see what's exactly wrong with him.
Okay, come on.
This could potentially
Meanwhile-
be very dangerous.
Meanwhile, R's like walking around, like they both stare at each other, like really awkward, like.
Do they look related?
They actually do.
They're like twins almost. but, like, kind of
Except
off.
R has like Hayden has dark brown eyes, like you and me, but R has lighter brown eyes.
But they look like brothers.
They do look like brothers. And he's kind of looking at each other, and like R's like, "I'm sorry," and he's like, "You're dead." That's what Hayden says. Like, "You're not dead because of
My
me."
wife was
Yeah,
dead.
he's like, "Not because of me, but because of my wife." That's what he says. And R's like,
You have a wife now?
he's like, R's like, "You have a wife?" No. He's like.
You don't write to me.
He's like, whatever. I can barely.
Why?
Her name's Kira.
Married to a god.
Well, she wasn't a god before, but It's a lot complicated story. Anyway, we had to go check on Theo.
Okay. He might be missing because he likes to do that.
Sounds about right. Anyway. You're messing with 7, like you're giving him a makeover, putting eyelashes on him and shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, you enter the room where Theo's still sitting there. He ate his food. He's just still sitting there. And he, like, Theo sees Hayden sees Theo, and kind of like...
Do you know this man? Like,
Yeah, he told us the story.
The story, Hayden was the one who cursed him, but it wasn't really Hayden, it was somebody else specifically.
I might not like Hayden.
Maybe.
Theo, what's this man doing in your room?
He was like, he's...
He literally saw us bring him in.
He was the one that cursed me, but it wasn't really him. It was another thing. I had him.
Why is he here?
And Hayden's like, I'm here to help him. I know more about this magic than... Well, anyone
And help
here.
him and then leave.
I'll see what I can do. It's not easy to remove this type of stuff.
Then why are you here?
To tell you a solution, maybe?
Okay, well, hopefully you find a solution or you're not going back.
Is he always like this?
Oh, Damari? He just doesn't like you because that's his boyfriend.
That's not true yet.
Oh, yeah, but... Theo?
Yeah. Well, I guess if he's evil now, that might not last and I die.
Alright, just give me a few seconds. You see him go up to Theo's, like, not touch his desk, but like away from it, and you see him like doing some weird magic.
Can I learn that?
No.
Can I learn that?
No.
Mm.
You know what? R, get them out of the room.
Did your wife teach you that?
And like, R grabs you both, and he's like,
No,
he drags you
R,
out.
I don't trust this man.
No, he's fine. He's my brother.
No, I don't trust you with what's your real name? Huh?
Rodriguez.
Oh. I had a rough day.
I know, but hang on. He's gonna probably help us with Theo.
Probably he's not leaving till he fixes it.
Why didn't he just bring his wife?
I don't
She's
know.
gone.
I don't know.
Didn't you write a pass for just one person?
I don't. Stop asking me questions. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, back to the other crew. Hayden's gone. Y'all are just like.
Tamari's stress eating.
Tamari gets cured. She's like.
Bro, she's like, can we just contact the gods? Can we just contact them? Let's all work together. Let's all work together and be like, reach the gods.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Just to talk to them.
You
I mean, I was like, yeah.
You do that, but you don't actually send. You just sent your own energies into the void.
Well, he said he would be back in like a
Right,
couple
but-
minutes.
Can we change timelines?
Can we change that?
The fourth time is very disconnected from every other timeline, even
I'm going.
Limbo.
But what if we can't come back?
I'm going.
But what if we can't come back?
I'm going.
I don't think she gives a fuck.
What you scratching for, Pima?
I'm going.
He itchy.
Okay. And everyone in favor of going?
Gun Tower can't go, obviously, because she's not a god, so she's like...
You'll
it's up
stay
to
here.
you.
What if you? Okay. Well, how would
Theo's
you?
my
I
issue.
don't wanna.
Okay, but Theo's my issue.
I know, but we don't want you leaving. What happens if you don't come back? What if everything falls apart? What if Diablos takes over that timeline?
Get inherits it.
You're
What do
my
you mean,
issue.
Diablo?
Get in here and take a lot of straight to... Give me a water. Give me a water. Fuck.
She was like, my husband is missing, and I'm going.
Her
to
husband
my
of
husband,
20 years.
And I am going to kill whoever R is.
Is there a way that I can bring her back if I send her?
If you bring Hayden back,
No, if I send her there, is there a way I can bring her back?
so you can technically try to send yourself to the fourth time, but you gotta remember fourth time is very disconnected from Limbo.
Oh yeah, our limbo off of our.
It's very hard to get into it, really, overall, for anybody.
Crossover episode. Yeah, let's go.
Could I go to a timeline nearby where the gods are, still tied to?
The first or the third?
Probably the first then.
Okay.
Just so I can contact the gods.
You can. They still have an essence there, but not as strong.
I'll do
But they
so
can.
then.
Are you? Do you two want to go? Does Emiliano and Ravis want to follow Kira?
I'll go follow Kira. We've done
Yeah.
this together. I guess we're right
Yeah,
here.
we've done everything together. Might as well go.
And then he goes up to us and I was
Yeah.
like, I'll be back, okay?
Uh-huh.
Handle it.
Okay.
You're in charge of the timeline
If
while we're gone.
if all of us die, you inherit it all.
What about Idris?
Idris gets half.
He gets half, and you get half.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys
What about your Hellenic?
You get,
You get like
they have
10%.
hiding.
Yeah.
You get mine. You're an adult. They're not yet.
They're actually 20 now.
They're not old enough. You are.
They're like, oh, that's all you hear, and that they both go at the same time. Oh, but they don't seem to mind
She
actually.
gives us a little kiss on the forehead. He's like, you know where everything is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Dad, it's been 20 years. I've run Savior.
I'm not gonna. No, we're not having this discussion. You got this. I believe in you. I trust you.
And plus, we're immortal, so you know we'll be here.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't know when I'm coming back, but I'm coming back.
Hopefully, you can even get to the fourth timeline. You know how it is over there.
You gotta stay here, protect her. Get.
Oh, that she can defend herself.
She's not as chaotic as before, but she's still pretty chaotic.
Stand in for me.
Oh, it's like his.
You are my husband.
Oh, he learned the word.
Stay here.
Say I love you.
Oh.
I love you.
Oh, here's the creaking of his frown.
An oil tear goes down his face.
Oh. Oh.
Give him a hug.
I'll be okay. I promise.
I will murder everyone if you die.
You won't have to, cause I'll not die.
Okay.
You're just like, see you, Dad.
I love you. And he gives him a hug.
He hugs you back. Of course he does. He gets like, have fun.
I'm gonna get your father back, and I'm gonna kill his younger brother.
I don't think you should do that. I mean, what happened to his other brother? Remember? 20 years passed. Don't mention that. Oni and Kiara are like, see ya. We'll be fine. Also,
Again, I love you. Don't be reckless. Don't blow anything up.
I haven't blown up anything in 1 year.
That's what you say. I don't believe you, but that's what you say. We'll
Watch
be back.
Gary
Gary's just fine.
in yard.
Okay.
And Deadbolt.
Deadbolt.
We're putting a lot of faith on you.
Okay,
too.
I watch everybody.
Okay. All right. we
Anyway,
trust you
I'll go
guys.
to the first timeline, which is, remember, controlled by the Abyss. Seems very active. Very active, actually. No one seems to pay mind to you, though. They know you're gods. So they're like, oh, I'll sleep that alone. You kind of like get teleported to the giant meeting room doors.
Purr.
You don't hear anybody on the other side.
Did they die?
Been here?
You don't hear anybody on the side of the meeting doors of the gods.
Can I open it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna knock.
I'll open it.
Hello.
It's
Emiliano.
empty.
Is there like a button that I can push to like get them all
Ring?
summoned?
No, you're just kind of standing around a big circular room. They removed your chairs. But you also see the changes, like the name tags marked out. You see new names where old names used to be. You see the 2 name tags on
Emiliano
Shard's
looks at
seat.
his, like where his name tag is. He's like,
It's gone. Yeah, there's no
There's a
name.
lot of
That's
weird
not
shit happening here. I need my husband. God!
You're just kind of saying. You hear like the door open slightly. And you see like Tyr walk in. He's like,
Can you get your friends?
where are we? Who are you?
Tyr's like,
Cheers.
We did go. To
Also,
the fourth
who's
timeline.
this god? They're in my seat.
okay, look, I'm a god. I gotta find out forgot what god he was. Give me a second.
I think it was,
Emiliano can finally find his god.
He's the god of justice, actually.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, he's lawful good. And he's like,
Can you bring your gods?
I can't right now, actually. Any of them.
Why?
They're all busy dealing with Diablos. She just killed the goddess of peace recently.
Okay. I can deal with Theo.
Theo.
If you let me go on your timeline, I can deal with Theo.
He's like,
And if you want help
We raised
with
him.
Diablos,
Not really.
we could help.
we don't need help with Diablos, okay? You know the contract you've made with all of us, right?
Yes, but Theo is my problem. And Diablos will be my problem if you guys can't handle it. And seeing there's a lot of X's and marks here, I don't think you're handling it.
We already had a talking to from somebody else. Well, the rest of them did. I may be the god of justice, but I don't like what we're doing necessarily. Look, I can get you 3, well, only one of you, into the other timeline.
My husband's there, so I need to go.
I can bring your husband back.
No, I need to go. Because I need to go talk to Theo.
He's like, you can see Tears really, because he's the god of justice. He's lawful good, by the way. So he's like,
Why only
He's-
one? Why can't we all go?
he's like,
he kind of like, he just is like really...
We won't wreak havoc, we won't do anything, and if you can only send one, send me. And then they can just wait here for me, okay?
Yeah, you're hearing this, and we're gonna go to the other team. Hayden comes out of the room, and he's like, it's like a fucking hospital right now. And he's like, okay, so, I don't know if y'all know anything about soul.
No,
I assume not.
we do not.
Well, every being has a soul, obviously. Okay. That's common, right? Your God is attached to your soul here.
Right.
Well, since Theo has no God, he's kind of on his own. This darkness thing, it's controlled. It wasn't controlled before. Now it's controlled within him. If he can basically create his own fate right now. He can change into whatever, I guess, alignment or whatever he wants to. And that's why he's kind of quiet and indecisive right now.
How do we fix it?
There is no fixing that.
I'm asking again. How do we fix it?
You can't get rid of it or else it kills him.
Then why are you here?
Because I'm here to tell you that he will be okay. He's not gonna get corrupted or turn. You're there, by the way. You just kind of like got into this mess. He's not gonna get corrupted. He's not gonna be evil unless you make him do things that would make him evil.
That's a little hard.
We do things necessarily for evil purposes, but they're for the greater good. We do evil things for the best.
Then you'd have to convince him that. He does still have that mark on his hand my wife gave him. So.
Oh, that was your wife.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was to prevent him from being evil, because he was going to kill me otherwise. She didn't want that, and also he's kind of was crazy back then. Now he's not as crazy now.
I hope your wife doesn't show up.
And he's like, he can stay here. He can't stay here on this realm, but I'm not sure how it's gonna go with him individually.
So what's best for him?
I was thinking, he's like, just don't remove that magic, whatever you do, because it's gonna straight kill him, obviously.
We're just gonna make him think he's good and he'll be good.
It's really
For some reason, I don't really trust Arcana Man.
I mean, look what he's wearing.
No, I'm talking about Theo. He's made of Arcana.
He was made of Arcana. Now he's made of something called darkness, which not.
That doesn't sound good.
It's not inherently bad, nor is it inherently good. It's what you make of it.
Okay, but if Diablos got Theo,
Then you'd be screwed. This whole realm would be screwed. Actually, everything would be screwed. And I like it kind of goes over.
why isn't your wife dealing with Theo then?
Why did you say that?
It's like contracts and such. God contracts. And
So she
everything.
can't come here?
No. Hayden doesn't know, obviously. He doesn't know that. Kira's like, banging on the table, looking angry.
Good. Keep that Karen out of here.
Why are you touching like that?
Oh, that was an accident.
Hayden's like, it's gross.
That was an accident.
It's gross. And he's like, I need to go back home, R. And he's like, yeah, give me a second. I'll set up the spell, okay? You just gotta wait, okay? It takes me like a second. It takes a little stop. Anyway, back to Tyr. Tyr's like, fuck. He's like,
I prefer if all of us could go.
I
I can offer
Is
you.
Theo an issue?
we don't know.
Well, we know Theo.
Why don't we just take Theo?
And he's like, okay, one of you pick up Theo, and you two can stay here. She picks up Theo.
Okay, and just bring him back.
Okay, I don't tell the gods I did this for y'all, okay?
Okay.
Okay, no, nothing.
I promise.
It'll just take a second, because time moves faster on that line
Oh,
over here.
I'm gonna have to talk to you when we get back. But God.
He snaps you, and you appear in a nice white city, old-fashioned, ill, no technology, ill, primitive.
Rocks!
And meanwhile, he's like sitting there, he's like, might as well send you all to me anyway. And he sends both of you also to Kira.
Oh, thank God.
It's primitive. Nervous.
Look at the floor, it's dirty. There's sand everywhere and rock. And
People in
dirt.
primitive
Okay,
clothing.
where's Hayden?
You see it, you don't know. There's an inn, though. You spawned in front of
Probably.
in front of inn.
Let's go in there.
You walk in.
You walk in, you see people in old fashioned. Y'all are like sticking out so bad, like sore thumbs. Everyone's like looking at y'all. Like,
Everyone's calling us
Hi.
slurs.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Did you see somebody who looked a little like us?
Yeah. Actually, went
Yeah?
upstairs with 2 people.
Yeah. Emiliana runs.
I'm
upstairs.
going.
He wore this one guy had bandages on his face, and the other was I think a changeling. You know what changelings are?
Bandages, like a mummy.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Oh, you guys got some weird fashion. All right. And then Emiliana runs upstairs like,
Yeah, you don't know which room they're in because all of the other
We're
characters
just gonna
are
start-
Hiding.
And he's like, yeah, the other crew hears that, and Hayden's like,
who is that?
Har. He's like, Har's like, he's like, is that your wife? And he's like,
Your
Yes.
wife? You said she couldn't come up here.
I thought she couldn't. I don't know what contract she broke to
You
get
better
here.
go down there and talk to her because I don't want to see her.
Hayden opens the door to the room, and you see him come out. I'm here. Don't worry, I'm fine. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm walking in.
There's people that do not want to see you, and you don't want to see them, and
I don't really care.
Demar goes up to her.
met us yet.
yeah, no, you just barge in, and you two just barge
Demar
in.
just stares at her like,
Hi. Hayden's brother.
Yeah, you can tell it was obviously Hayden's brother, and he's like,
Hi. How about we not steal my husband?
I didn't know he was married.
I don't.
he doesn't
has
talk about
kids.
you.
I didn't know that.
You don't send him letter. Okay. Theo.
He looks dead inside. He's like, he does not look like what he used to.
You don't look good.
I don't-
Thanks,
I don't-
Captain.
I could potentially fix him if you want to give me attitude. I'll
Fix
boot you.
him. Fix Theo,
I'm
please.
About to kill him. I'm about to kill him. Hayden.
Don't kill my. Hayden's like, don't kill any of them. They have their own life here.
And then I was like,
No,
okay,
they're just
dirty
stressed.
boy.
They're just. they're just stressed, okay? I'm sure they care about Theo. That's why they're
Okay.
stressed.
What's your name?
Damari,
Hi. I assume you care a lot about Theo.
very much.
Okay. I am trying to help him. You may feel how you feel about me, but if you give me attitude, it takes longer for me to help him, and I broke a lot of contracts to get here.
Fix him and you can
Specifically, Tyr broke a lot of contracts for me to get here. So,
Meanwhile, you're like, the god of justice was lawful good. Turns like,
leave. Damari looks at you and is like, I don't trust these people,
okay.
but they'll fix them, so I hope they'll be okay.
What does
I want
Kira
Theo to
see
be
when
okay.
she looks at you?
So you know how Arcana made him like wild? You see the same thing, but it's with darkness energy. The reason that it wasn't hurting him when he was in Arcana, Arcana is because Arcana is an easy control substance.
Soaked.
Easy to control substance.
They turn dark.
Basically, he would have actually died on the second timeline if he
yourself up a
stayed
little
there
bit.
with Arcana energy.
It's for the love.
But
Yeah.
now
Feel
the
better.
same voices are in his head here, and there's no
Those are like-
connection to Limbo.
Is there a way? What's his soul look like?
It's always been broken, so it's just still broken.
Is there a way for us to heal his soul and take the darkness?
There's no. You don't think there's any way to pull out the darkness without killing him? Straight up.
But we couldn't replace it?
You don't know what you could replace it with.
Arcana.
Arcana? You can try.
And then I take the darkness.
You can try.
Kind of like what we did
With our staff.
except for Kira doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And no staff, just taking the staff energy, putting it back in him, and taking the darkness out.
You can try, yeah. It's going to be a very, very careful process, though. Because his soul kind of got messed up when R did it, but he didn't know what soul was.
Okay. You guys are going to have to help me, Emiliano and Rybeth. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the darkness out and replace it with the Arcana energy over here. So that way, we get the darkness out, and it goes back to our timeline with me, because it's mine.
Yeah, you notice that the darkness is a lot calmer than it was, so it's kind of like
Um,
your energy is
yeah.
in it.
So that way, our timeline isn't associated with this timeline, if that makes sense. And so that way, Theo can no longer be under my contract because he will no longer be associated with darkness. So then his
Damari's
wife's
your
completely up in it. So what I'm saying, Damari, I'll break the contract with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take the darkness with me,
Mhm.
and I'll replace it
Is
with our.
Kira basically saying timelines to the?
She's saying it out loud, but not to the other team. She's
Yeah.
saying it to Rybus and Emiliano.
Okay.
She says, "Do you think that would work, Hayden?"
Maybe we need to see how his soul reacts, because it may be that the darkness is leeching off of his soul.
Okay.
So we need to be extra careful, because this could work or could not work.
Okay. Well, we're all going to be working together.
Together. And it's like, just like this whole time.
Just like all time.
Alright, you're all gonna try?
Yeah.
I need you to roll, each of you, all a d20.
For on our
On just regular
regular
d20s.
D20.
Yeah, just a
Do I
regular
roll
d20.
it on dimension.
Anywhere.
D&D Beyond?
Anywhere you want. I just need the number.
Fuck. 5.
Let's see if I remember.
Oh, oops.
Oops, what?
I accidentally tried to roll in my private chat with Jacqueline.
It's okay.
18.
18.
What did you get?
9.
We fucked it.
Bruh. Rivas is carrying.
Ooh.
I didn't contribute.
Hyden's trying, but even like he doesn't have much energy actually here because he's not a god, so he actually can't use his powers as much. As you're trying to pull the darkness and trying to substitute Arcana, right? R's helping with the Arcana because he knows Arcana, obviously. So he's gonna try to. Theo starts to scream in pain.
Okay,
Aw,
guys.
Really bad. He's like, "Ah!"
Stop. Okay. Hayden, what would happen if we took Theo with us?
Theo with you.
Nothing would happen really, but
It would be harder for Diablos to get to him now.
yes.
Okay. So, I'm gonna petition something to white-haired woman, Damari, and Ashy boy. I'm gonna petition something to you all. Okay. We take Theo with us, and then we work on taking the darkness energy out of him and replacing it with Arcana, and then give him back with the contract broken.
The issue is there's no Arcana on our timeline anymore.
We take the staff.
R's like, I don't know if the staff will survive. He's like, I don't know either.
Take him with
It's
you.
getting-
Then we take you on.
Yeah.
R's like,
Take
He's
whatever
like-
you need.
Hayden's like, I don't know how the walls, but the reason that R got here was there's a hole in the barrier, but it's closed now. If we take R or the staff through the barrier, they could just disintegrate.
Yeah, but we went through the gods.
Yeah, but the gods may not allow them to leave, or their energy to
Okay,
leave.
but R's not associated with this timeline, and Theo's also not associated with this timeline.
R's like, I kind of am now. Whoops.
Oh God, Rodriguez.
Does anyone know Cheer?
Ashy boy.
Can you talk to him for me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Pray to him and ask him what he wants me to do with this situation and if he would be able to help me if I did what I just said.
Okay.
Tyr's like, hey, those people, right? Those gods, they're near you, right?
Yeah, about that.
You, whatever they need to hurry. The other gods are coming back.
Oh gosh, okay.
But tell me quick, what do you need?
So, she's trying to break her own contract with Theo, but Theo is hurting. So she's like, can we take Theo back and R or the staff and then return Theo when he's better?
He sits there and he's like, we need to have a replacement there so the gods know that he's not missing.
We need a replacement for Theo so the gods know he's not missing.
Someone with a similar, from the same timeline. That's not R, obviously.
Someone from that's from the same timeline that's not R.
What about Girl in Tower? Girl in Tower?
Bad option.
Tyr was like, we'll keep him hiding safe, or whoever they choose to be safe here. And if something happens, we're gonna pull them out.
And it can't be one of us.
It cannot be one of the gods. He's like, their power is too... He kind of can hear her, because he's a god too. He's like, their power is too strong for the gods to recognize. Look, I will take mercy on them, but the other gods will not.
Cross episode.
Okay.
It's extra.
Okay, but if we take Theo, then how are we gonna get the Arcana?
He's like, I'll smuggle the staff through.
You'll smuggle it? Okay.
Yeah.
And then
I know someone just met for that.
okay.
Yes.
Camilla's like, oh.
Boyfriends.
And my husband better not die.
You're talking to Tyr?
Mm-hmm.
I promise he won't die on me and Math's promise.
Okay. We'll do that then, and then yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna petition something to you before we go.
Tyr?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you need help with Diablos, you need to let us know.
We will let you know.
And you need to petition this to the gods because we can't reach them. Yes, it's
Screw
not
the
associated.
contract.
Yes, it's not
Basically.
associated with us. But if you need our help, we can help.
You can Tyr's satisfied. He's like, I hope you would say that. This is not going well. But right now we are handling it on our own. But if anything gets worse, we'll let you know.
Okay. I'll handle Theo if you handle him.
Yeah. Hayden doesn't know what's going on, by the way. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay. So I'm gonna take Theo.
Can I say goodbye?
Yes. However, just so you're not worried that I'm going to go back on it, my husband will be staying here.
I'm staying here?
Sadly.
Are you gonna be okay?
Probably not.
You sure, Kira?
Yeah, because this is my problem and I need to deal with it.
We'll take good care of him.
If something happens, you know, you can let me know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. The gods are coming back and they're Tyr kind of smuggled us.
Oh.
So we're going with the staff, we're going with Theo, and then we're gonna work on it together to fix it.
I'll be here. Time goes faster here
No,
than
you have
there,
to
so
wipe your hands
I'll only be
dry.
gone for a few minutes for you. Or probably an hour or so. I won't age. Remember, I'm immortal. Kira. Are you gonna be okay? She's like... She's holding back tears.
She's like, it's fine.
He hugs you and gives you a kiss before you leave.
Ooh.
We'll be fine.
He's like, you'll be okay. Rivas, Emiliano, take care of me.
We always do.
I know you do. Memo's just like,
Come on, Theo.
We took care of her before we
Theo's
even
like-
trusted you.
Theo's like, that is true. Theo's like, okay,
Wait,
He was so skeptical.
Mari
He
gives
was
him a
so
hug, like,
skeptical
you
of
better
him for
come back.
so
I'll
long.
see you soon.
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll hand you the staff that has the Arcana. He actually fills it up with more Arcana energy from the missing disintegrate that Ophelia did.
You. If my husband dies while I am gone, you die. You specifically. Because you brought him here and you caused this.
Yeah, Rodriguez.
I thought it was a good idea.
Rodriguez.
I'm fine. He'll be fine. Okay, I promise. Okay. That's what he does. He's like,
We're off.
and yeah, basically y'all get sent. Ribus and Milano, you all get sent, and you see Tyr standing there, and he's like, come on. You see Mask standing there, and he's like, hurry up, I don't got much time. That's what he sounds like.
And I was like, oh, okay.
And he takes the staff, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna follow you back to your realm, but
Okay.
I'm gonna be out as soon as I'm there.
You can follow me home.
He literally deadpan looks at you.
No,
like-
he's not into that.
yeah, but eventually y'all get smuggled back to your realm. It's like, okay, good luck. Just try to contact me or Tyr, or maybe other gods. I don't know which one's on your side. Bye.
Okay, fine.
He heads out. She's already running.
No, it's okay.
Get comes back and is like,
It's okay.
where's Dad?
Oh, he's on a little business trip.
He's
He's on a business trip.
Why is Mom crying? Don't tell me he's at the timeline.
don't cry.
It's okay, Mom. It's okay, Mom. It's okay, Mom. It's okay. You're all right. He'll be back soon.
The faster you fix the the thing.
Come on, Theo!
Kira's like, and Helena Kira's like, what's going on, Mom?
We had to make a little trade. Temporarily.
Is he coming back?
Yeah!
As soon as this guy's fixed.
Okay.
This is a little broken.
Yeah, this one's a little, he needs a little help.
He was just like, hey Theo, what's up?
Idris is like, what's up?
And
He's
it's
like
kind of my issue and my problem, and I need to solve
I
it.
mean, we can help you.
Yeah.
Give him. Give
And
me
then
him.
the sooner we get this done, the sooner your dad comes back. Yeah, so we'll just hope he doesn't die.
Anyway, yeah, Heidi's just chilling there like, damn, what am I supposed to do now? Or why is she looking at me like that? That's like, she always looks at people like that. Why are you looking at me like that?
You have the same response as I when I stare at him.
They both look at each other. They almost look. They're honestly they're actually the closest of looking of the brothers out of Heidi's 9 siblings.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Your people that were here, they mentioned timelines.
Oh no.
What is that?
I can't tell y'all about that.
Why?
You're not supposed to know about it.
I want to know about it.
No.
Well, we met gods from another timeline, so.
He kind of looks at y'all and is like, "Can I get out of this anyway?"
No.
Or is like, "Just give it up." Or is like, "Just give it up." He's like, "You cannot tell anybody on this timeline this.
We don't talk to anyone else.
You can't tell your gods you know about this."
I don't
How
have
would-
one.
How would we not know about it? Especially if Tyr already knows that we know. Mascar
They
knows
don't
we know.
want you to know about it.
Okay.
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 So there are 4 timelines. You aren't the only people in existence. That y'all always thought you were always the
What are you talking
realm,
about?
the realm. There's other realms.
What? Next you're gonna say the earth is round.
There's other realms, right? Not you're just. They say realms when in reality they're called timelines. Like how there's an abyss right here. There's another abyss and another timeline, and another abyss and another timeline.
So, in your timeline, there's an Ophelia.
Not really. There's always different people on each timeline.
So nothing's ever the same.
Nothing's ever the same.
Okay.
You know how Theo talks about, I don't know if you mentioned cars, flying things?
Yeah.
We have that on our realm.
That sounds lazy.
You are kind of primitive to us in technology.
primitive. Look at this. And he shows him the rock. This.
It's wrong.
This.
I can make that in my sleep.
then make me one then.
Show him 7.
Look at our pets.
That's He's like, is that a lich?
No, it's my pet.
Stop, put me down! Put me down!
Yeah, he's a cool desk
He's
piece.
the honorary S in
He's a
Dot.
desk toy.
But the S is silent.
What is Dot?
It's our team. Your brother, he is
Ours,
our
like-
mentor.
So this is what you became all this time. He's like,
And
yeah,
we
yeah,
are a part of the Heroes Association to defeat Diablos.
Dot.
I hope so. The episodes met us
Do
on
y'all
all
have-
timelines.
Do y'all have a dot in your timeline?
No, I have an organization called Savior that kind of functions as a Heroes Association. But it's now kind of, well, since our timeline's all safe and sound, it's been kind of no use.
For now.
Well, until Diablos gets everything down.
Yeah, that's why you guys should help.
The gods aren't too kind.
What do you mean?
The contract they speak of was something that my wife signed with them to make sure that they never interacted between each other again.
Oh.
My wife was not the first god of her power.
Wait, so she broke the contract?
Yes, because I was teleported there. Here.
That's risky.
And dead.
They're all it's like they're all risky. They're all very risky. Yep.
Okay.
There's more than just John. Gods don't want to know about it because this is their perfect timeline.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is their.
our
This is
timeline. Our timeline was abandoned by them. That's why we have my wife and the 2 others as the gods, which was previously. The first time was abandoned by them once the Abyss took over. The 3rd timeline was abandoned by them until they resetted everything, basically. And they made the 4th timeline to be all perfect. Their ideal, basically.
And look how that came out.
I'm not sure how it came out that way when they were
Look
so
at me.
They were so
It's not going well.
they were so protective of this timeline, but I'm not sure how things got so bad.
Look at me.
What the vision of perfect you?
So,
But they don't want y'all to know that.
do you have a god?
My wife is technically my god.
Ooh, her.
I don't have a god. Kind of.
You're the only person across 4 dimensions and timelines who doesn't have a god.
Don't say that's very mean.
I'm the only one in this timeline, I guess.
I mean, other timelines don't have gods. They don't necessarily follow
That's why
them.
I said this timeline.
Yeah.
Everyone else knows the god and has one. I've never met someone like me who has a baby god. They said that they won the baby though, but then I went to the realm and it was baby.
Heidi just sits there. He doesn't even know what you're saying. He's like, what?
Can you tell me who my god is? Can
No.
you like sense it?
No. I don't have the energies here to be able to
Oh.
do anything.
So you're
really.
just a random dude here?
With a little bit of magic I'm not supposed to have here.
Okay.
That's why I'm here in Theo's place, because they can't detect that otherwise.
Well, does that mean Diablos is going to come after you thinking that you're Theo?
Maybe she might come after me just because I have.
Big brain moment.
You better not put that energy
Yeah.
out here.
But he's like, because I have his energy, kind of, probably. But even then,
Can you fight?
yes.
Okay.
I can't fight.
Wait, what if you die?
I hope I don't die.
Bad things happen.
By my,
No, but your wife quietly threatened.
she will probably destroy everything.
But why? We haven't even done anything.
I know you have. She's just that way.
Well, you need to get your wife together.
I love my wife. She's just fine.
She can't go around
She's
threatening
a-
people.
she's
I
a
can't
little-
imagine what kind of life that is.
She doesn't threaten everybody.
She threatened me. I didn't even
Hi,
do nothing.
Damari, I have a question for you. If Theo was killed, how would you feel?
Destructive.
Okay. Long as we're on the same page. Long as we're all clear. Anyway, that's why we don't listen to Damari here.
I can tell.
Do y'all have a Damari where you come from?
Not really, no.
I guess I'm just one and the only.
Hyde thinks about Luna. Because he knows Luna.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
Yeah, and he's like, well, I mean, I guess I'm here for a bit. I think time moves faster here than my
Are you
realm.
hungry? We're primitive. All we have is eggs and toast.
You all do sound primitive. You don't have jam? Well, actually, you do have jam. We don't have, like, waffles, pancakes,
We have pans.
hamburgers,
Ooh, that sounds. Ooh.
McDonald's?
Ooh. We have Night Steve. Yeah, we have Mr.
Who?
Night Steve. He cooks a good steak.
Night the guy that is behind the inn. Night
We've been here for
Steve.
a week, so we know his name, bro.
And he's like,
Who we never let cook.
y'all are very interesting here. And he has a phone, by the way, so he's just.
You're allowed to talk.
He has like a.
Ooh. It's blinking. Get rid of it. It's devil. It's devil.
He's like, oh, don't worry about
It's
this.
Diablos.
This is from my realm.
It's
Ooh, kill it. It's
Every
devil.
time we see fire, we think Diablos. Is that fire?
No. It's just a technology.
How does it work?
What's technology?
You know what technology the term means? It's like advancement, basically. But,
But like, what do you do with that?
But
it's
like-
like it's like your phone, right? Like your I guess rock.
My rock.
I can
yeah.
call people, but I don't. I
What's wrong? What's the difference between your rock and my rock?
I can have apps on here.
Why?
I can play Candy Crush. I can play Crush Candy.
Do you want to develop an app? You know that's wrong.
We don't.
want to develop
We
an
don't.
app?
I know. We don't need to talk about this.
Rick and Morty.
What do we need to talk about?
I don't know. Just. I already told you
Can
why.
can we change this? Because you stand out very much.
Baby, yes. But I told you what you wanted to know about timelines, which is not a really good truth, if anything. Some of the gods I know did not like the decision for the 4 timelines, but
Why did you randomly leave and your wife appear here?
why did I randomly appear here?
Yeah, because your wife chased you because she was like, well,
He points towards R.
R.
I was like,
Your
that letter I
brother?
sent, I had a teleportation thing that would like stick to him and teleport him, so.
Your brother
Yeah.
always is doing some shady stuff.
that wasn't really smart.
I was panicking.
You could have waited a millisecond.
You could have waited for the bearded man to grab you, but Jesus.
Couldn't. Well, it's fine now. We have a solution coming, so.
Yes, but why didn't you message your brother sooner?
Well, they don't have
Because I
locks.
didn't know how bad it would be. I thought, Theo could handle it. I didn't know what this thing was.
Okay, but if you called your brother sooner, then maybe the Kira girl could have
Well,
come
I also
and then...
didn't know the orb existed until like 2 weeks ago. That is true. Didn't know the orb existed for until 2 weeks ago.
Okay, but you could have called him day one.
Ophelia.
Okay, we'll stop fighting about this.
How about this? We have
No,
more
you could die!
Well, Hayden or
Ah!
look, Hayden. My brother won't die.
Diablos is chasing him now!
Well, Diablos doesn't know when we replaced Hayden and Theo.
I blew up a Diablos minion. She knows
But
we're here.
no, she's just. You killed the scout. He's not gonna report back.
You're like mentally touching.
Mentally. I didn't just like.
Ophelia.
I
That's
think
what
you're
it is.
mentally connected
I was like,
because she's a god now.
I was like, I don't know.
You could have prayed to her this last second.
Hayden's like, I don't know.
Ophelia, how about we all
We need to go.
take a little rest and we talk over some.
Where do we go?
Cake
I don't even know
pans.
this realm. That's what Hayden says.
I was talking to you. I was on my team.
I'm your team.
Doth. Doth.
Okay. What we should do? What should we do?
Doth.
Dots.
Doths. Oh yes, 7.
Dwarf.
Domps because of Madra. Domps.
Oh,
We just
I
need a
to
G.
Dwarf.
Goths.
Goths.
Dwarfs.
call Melinda at some point.
The stone turns purple.
Fuck it.
You know what that means unless you forgot.
What is it? What is it? What's it mean?
Oh yeah, let me see that.
No. Tell me what it means. Touches it.
Oh.
It seems to be like it's kind of like a SOS symbol, like a SOS kind of. You really know the color.
It's an SOS.
It doesn't say the person
I want to know. Once you shoot
unless you want to tell it to her.
They need help.
Yeah, I don't mind. She's my teammate. Well,
Come here.
Elaine's in trouble.
The fuck your face.
Are you telling me? Okay. Hi, Hayden, right? Can you kill a demigod?
I think I'm strong enough to. Yes.
Really?
Well, I was possessed with a god. I have my wife's powers. Basically,
You're quite helpful. We can get him to kill Abraham.
Who's Abraham?
It's
Oh.
this guy we don't need.
Yeah, he's a demigod, and then Melanie is also a demigod, and
Yeah.
they're the son and daughter of Shah, and they're gonna take Shah's place because Shah's dead.
I don't think I should get myself involved in that.
Well, you got involved the moment you stepped
we
in
got
here.
an SOS from Millennia, so you coming with us.
Sure.
I feel like he's doing things he shouldn't.
Kira gets a bad feeling.
What's wrong, Kira? Here, I got you your tea. And he just sets it down. I was like, here you go.
There's a bad feeling.
Because you're still connected to Hayden technically, so you...
He's doing something.
Well, I think he's always doing
He's
something.
doing something bad.
Kira, come on, you're overthinking
He's
things.
gonna do something.
Kira, how about we just turn on the TV?
No, we need to fix Theo now!
Okay, well, Theo isn't really much use if he's exhausted. Let's let him sleep, and then we can kind of deal with him later. If you can fix him now, then fix him now, then.
Yeah, it's gonna take y'all time to researching into it. But remember that other timeline goes 10 times faster than the limbo timeline, so Hayden's probably gonna be over there.
Which timeline goes faster?
The 4th timeline. So... He's gonna be there for like maybe 3 days or something.
How long in Kira's time?
Probably only a day. Like if
That's
a day passes in that realm, 2 hours pass in the limbo realm.
This is too long.
Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the session. I'm gonna end this stream because we gotta talk about
my birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to me.
I'm closing the stream now. Wait, no, I stopped the stream. What were you gonna say?
Wait,
Nothing. I was scratching it.